I don't know what these guys are saying, but we were anyways. We live. Here's the plan. VMC live, whatever that Vietnamese. I don't know what VMC stands for, but I just noticed they're on the Grand Finals. We could watch a couple games, we could chat, we can hang out. I did say I would watch some other stuff, so here we are. I was actually not planning on watching this, but here we are. Do they have to share a headphone? That sucks. They really got to share a headphone? Sawcon, what's up, man? Maybe I shouldn't have made coffee. It's kind of hot.
Và kèm theo đó là Fovius chưa bị cấm đi. Và liệu rằng bên phía của Legion Esports họ sẽ cấm đi vị tướng nào đây?
Lúc này thì Harris
Illusion, what's up? Najakira, how's it going?
Họ ngại một cái bài mà sử dụng Harris để có thể đè xạ thủ của đối phương ở sớm trong trận đầu game. Và Harris cất đầu Kim.
So Basha's back in. That's what the people are saying. That's what the believers are saying. Tank meta's back. We get a perfect example here. How's it going to do against the Joy? Lolita against... I'm actually surprised we haven't seen this more. Lolita against the Kimmy.
Ở những lượt cấm tiếp theo thì Legion Esports có lẽ rằng họ sẽ tập trung vào vị trí đi dừng tới những thành viên của Radiant Legends Gaming, tập trung vào vị trí đường giữa, khi mà những thành viên tới từ Radiant Legends Gaming này đang chưa đưa ra những lựa chọn cho pháp sư đường giữa ở trong ván thi đấu này, vẫn đang làm sự tính toán rất kỹ và Legion Esports quyết định là đợi đến những giây cuối cùng mới đưa ra lượt cấm. Theo tôi biết thì Legion Esports họ sẽ không có cho mình
Anyways,
những lượt cấm thì
I won't watch MPL playoffs tomorrow. Yes, I will. I'll be watching MPL playoffs tomorrow. MP actually need to change my...
Bên cạnh đó thì bên phía của Legion Esports cũng vì cái sự kiện đó cho nên là họ cũng đang chưa thể tung ra được cho mình đó đội hình mạnh nhất. Những cái sự xuất hiện để thay thế ở trong đội hình trong ván thi đấu đầu tiên.
Change my title real quick. You just woke up, Techno.
Và chúng ta có thể nhìn thấy không có sự xuất hiện của Meow cũng như là Daylight trong ván thi đấu này. Và đây sẽ là cơ hội để cho bên phía của Radiant Legends Gaming có thể tận dụng và có đó bứt phá và có được những điểm số đầu tiên ở trong trận đấu chung kết tổng của giải đấu VMC mùa xuân năm 2025 này. Hai vị tướng cuối cùng được lựa chọn ở đây đến từ bên phía của ILG. Đó chính là Angela kèm theo đó là Alice. Như vậy Angela sẽ đi đường giữa để tạo thành một bộ ba với 3 chất tướng tanker ở tuyến trên. Alice sẽ đóng vai trò
Alice, wait.
và vừa là chất tướng tanker đến từ bên
Alice EXP?
Trong khi đó Alice sẽ có sự bảo kê đến từ
Alice EXP? Question mark?
Sẽ đóng vai trò ở đây là vừa hỗ trợ cho Moscow, vừa hỗ trợ cho Alice và kèm theo đó là cao tờ đi cái lượng sát thương phép thuật được tung ra đến từ vị trí của
This looks like some NACT shit, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button, all 7 of you. Appreciate it.
Nhưng liệu rằng một con tướng xạ thủ carrier nó có đủ ở trong ván thi đấu này hay không? Và lựa chọn cuối cùng ở đường kinh nghiệm đối đầu ván thi đấu này hay không? Và lựa chọn cuối cùng ở đường kinh nghiệm đối đầu với cả, tôi nghĩ rằng đối đầu với cả ở đây đó chính là cái vị tướng khả năng cao ván đấu này là chắc là để Basia đi đường kinh nghiệm thì sẽ là đó là cái vị tướng CC. Vâng, chúng ta vẫn đang thấy được có rất nhiều lựa chọn mở đến từ bên phía của Radiant Legends Gaming. Tôi đang dự kiến là Alice đến từ bên phía của LG trong tay của trận Astrid, ngoại binh đến từ bên phía của LG sẽ đi rừng, được sự hỗ trợ đến từ Angela đi đường giữa, Basia sẽ đi đường kinh nghiệm.
Wow.
Sẽ đóng ở vị trí đi đảo đường, Moscow vẫn sẽ đi đường vào mà thôi.
Thật ra thì về cơ bản thì đây vẫn là một lối chơi đánh xoay quanh quân bài Alice với sự bảo hộ tới từ người bảo hộ trái tim Angela.
I'm getting distracted, guys.
Đó thì là câu đủ thời gian để cho Miguel có thể thực hiện những tình huống di chuyển và đẩy lẻ. Và như vậy là cả hai đội đều đã đưa ra sự lựa chọn cho mình và chúng ta cùng nhau chuẩn bị đến với game thi đấu đầu tiên ở trong ngày thi đấu hôm nay giữa Radiant Legends Gaming Việt Nam đối đầu với Legion Esports. Chúng ta điểm lại 10 vị tướng sẽ đưa ra cho bàn thi đấu này. Đó là Moscow, Lolita, Basia, Angela và Alice dành cho Radiant Legends Gaming.
Alright, so Alice EXP.
Kimmy, Kalea, Joy, CC và Carrie.
Is this a reach, guys?
Đây sẽ là một này rõ ràng là Radiant Legends Gaming đang có cho mình một phần
Do we get game sound?
so với những gì mà Legion Esports đang làm được.
Do we get game sound? We're going to turn them down. There's game sound. I wish I could like just turn down the casters. But it's cool. Wait, we had game sound. And now we lost game sound. Nope, there's game sound. There we go. Nothing crazy. Both marksmen skip boots. We get some mana for the Alice. Angela as well. Paulo's channel, what's good?
Angela trong tay của Aura đi đường giữa sẽ chỉ đóng vai trò là một chất tướng hỗ trợ mà thôi. Sát thương sẽ là không có, và nhiệm vụ của Aura ở giai đoạn đầu game sẽ là cần phải lên level 4 từ sớm để có đó có thể nhập vào vị trí của Astrid. Chúng ta đã thấy được combo Angela kết hợp với cả Alice, nó đã quá quen thuộc ở trong tựa game Mobile Legends 33 của chúng ta rồi. Và trong bối cảnh ở bên phía của Legion Esports, họ đang không thể thi đấu với đội hình mạnh nhất của mình và họ mất đi cho mình những lượt cấm, thì bên phía của LG Việt Nam quyết định mang ra bộ đôi này để nhằm mục đích tạo ra được những lượt
Anyways.
đầu game. Đã có level 4 đến từ Alice với
Quick rotations from the Alice. Wait, no, it's jungle Alice, EXP Basha. They're pulling a Twisted Minds. Plus healer. The Zube. The Zube all over the place. Nice stun. On to Nart. Good kill. Yeah, no, you can hear the audio mixing is definitely rough on this. I'll be real with you. It's rough. Let's be honest here.
Rõ ràng là với cái đội hình này thì những thành viên tới đại ILG họ có một mục tiêu, đó là kiểm soát đi những cái mục tiêu lớn ở trong giai đoạn đầu game. Ví dụ như con rùa, rõ ràng trong tình huống đánh rùa thì cái khả năng chống chịu Basia là đủ để cho những thành viên tới từ phía của ILG Việt Nam có thể triển khai cái lối chơi của mình và áp sát tới từ Cao và khiến cho Ginat phải rút về. Khiến cho đó là
You guys think they'll copyright me for watching this? I mean, I'm a caster. I feel like all casters should just get a slide. I also just noticed the minions on the Naruto map, and it's the only thing that's a little... I love the Naruto map so much, but the ninja minions are a little weird. They're like cute little chibis. Every caster deserves a pass. Exactly. We should just be allowed to restream whatever. Should I just play my own background? Should I just turn off this, play my own background music, and cast over it? That's the real question. Possible heart guard coming on to AA Shirt. Shrit. AA Shrit. His name is AA Shrit. What a name. Doesn't go for the flicker in. Just keeping him at bay. Nice stun. Does land on Nart. I still haven't gotten the turtle. We're 4.5 minutes in right now. Here comes Joga. Nice stun on a Shocker. Shocker gets stunned again. Yes, trying to push him back. RLG still unable to really do anything, though. Do I ever have a problem with the restreaming? Not really. I haven't, actually. I've never had a company be like, or a league reach out and be like, yo, what the hell are you doing? Oh! Sure, still able to get it. Nice Tsunami Slam. Cram God, though. Gonna get taken out. Able to jizz. Get away. The flicker comes in. A sure wants to take him out. Goose now to the backside. Nart's gonna get dived on.
kiểm soát toàn bộ lợi thế trong ván thi đấu này ở giai đoạn đầu của giữa game.
Cả hai con rùa trong giai đoạn đầu game đều đã thuộc về ILG Việt Nam. Và một trong điều quan trọng đó là khả năng gây sát thương tới từ Legion Esports là đang tương đối hạn chế và họ không có cách nào có thể lấy được đó là lượng máu lớn tới từ Elise để buộc cho Elise phải lùi ra xa khỏi con rùa thần đấy cả. Những tình huống giao tranh tương đối tốt tới từ Elise lúc này đang giúp cho ILG Việt Nam có được bình lợi thế rất lớn và chênh lệch với lượng tiền lúc này đã rơi với con số khoảng hơn 2.000 tiền rồi. Bên cạnh đó thì Miguel từ đầu ván đấu cũng đang có cho mình một lượng farm tương đối tốt, không có bất kỳ một vấn đề gì liên quan tới cái khả năng cạnh tranh.
Alice Angela is just toxic. What is that? RLG draft? Hate that tank metas. I'm not. I think I'm the only caster in the world who wasn't completely against the tank meta. I don't know what it was. I think even if tank meta kind of came back, the fact that marksmen are so important now and mages are also are very important now, it's like the game will be a little more exciting than before, because before it was like tank, healer, tanky ass EXP laner, like marksmen weren't really even that important. Like it was weird. It sucks they have to share a EMD or whatever.
Chính xác là như vậy, bộ đôi Elise cũng như là Angela đến từ hai người chơi đường giữa và kèm theo đó là đường rừng của ILG Việt Nam đang vận hành tương đối tốt. Đặc biệt là anh chàng Astrid, anh ta đang có được cho mình một màn
The bright side with Ayumi. Hoping to see you in MSC. I hope I see me in MSC as well. Thank you so much.
bên phía của Legion Esports đã phần nào hạn chế đi cái khả năng xử lý cũng như kiểm soát bản đồ của đội tuyển này. Và cái đó thì ILG Việt Nam họ hoàn toàn đã cố gắng hết sức trong cái việc tận dụng được tất cả những cái lợi thế đến từ bên phía của bộ đôi Elise Angela và kèm theo đó là có sự hỗ trợ của
Pause time.
và Lolita để có được cho mình một cái giai đoạn team fight.
They saw Zane retire and decided to bring back tank meta. I mean, it always cycles, boys. It goes full circle, you know?
Nhưng mà cục đó lại rơi vào tay của đó là Astrid với vị tướng đi rừng Elise. Và càng về giai đoạn lên game, cái con Elise này nó càng trở nên mạnh mẽ. Nó vừa là chất tướng pháp sư, vừa là chất tướng đỡ đòn, vừa là chất tướng mở giao tranh, vừa là chất tướng có khả năng cân 4 cân 5 khi mà đã cầm được cho mình những cái món trang bị cần thiết như là vương miện mùa đông và những cái món trang bị thủ. Đây thực sự là một con quái vật ở giai đoạn giữa cũng như là cuối game. Và bên phía của Legion Esports, nếu như mà carry trong tay của mà chưa thể nào có được cho mình đủ đồ thì tôi nghĩ đây sẽ là một cái ván thi đấu đầu tiên mở màn cực khó khăn dành cho bên phía của Legion Esports.
Với thêm một điều nữa là carry thường là nó sẽ đánh tốt với những vị tướng đi bộ vào trong giao tranh. Nhưng mà con Elise thì nó lại không đi bộ vào trong thành, nó sẽ thả cái tinh cầu ra và sau đó nó sẽ áp sát ở tương đối nhanh. Và đây điều này nó cũng sẽ hạn chế cái góc bắn tới từ carry là rất nhiều. Và trong những tình huống mà Elise bị carry tấn công thì đơn giản
NACT seems lacking without Zane, though. I don't know. I think we had a really good grand finals. I think it was exciting. I mean, overall, it was a decent bracket. It sucks that it was only one weekend long, but I think if we had a full season, it still would have been good without Zane. But also, I'm a fan of a lot of players in NA, not just Zane, so it's always like, I don't know. When you're as embedded in the community as me, more games get you excited than just, you know, it's like people who follow MPL PH a lot more than me are probably a lot more excited about certain games than I am. Like, it's not just the big four for them, right?
Nhiệm vụ Kimi rất là đơn giản thôi, anh ta chỉ cần cố gắng cầm cự đến level 4 và sau đó cứ mỗi lần vào giao tranh Astrid chỉ cần đưa ra tín hiệu là ngay lập tức Aura sẽ ngồi lên đầu của Astrid và khi đó khi mà con Angela này ngồi lên đầu của Elise thì nó sẽ
Have I checked all the patch updates yet? No, not completely, but I know, I mean, they always make a big change right before MSC, so we know it's coming. Here we go, put us in the game.
Elise không thể bị hạ gục và bây giờ chúng ta sẽ cùng trở lại với diễn biến ở trong ván thi đấu này. Vấn đề sự cố đã được khắc phục và lúc này thì giao tranh được mở ra đến từ bên phía của Legion
There we go. Well done. Legion finally puts one on the board. I mean, guys, last MSC, literally all the assassins got buffed, so.
Tuy nhiên thì tình huống vừa rồi Legion Esports cũng đã lấy được đó là trụ ở cùng đường vàng của những thành viên tới từ ILG và thoát về tới từ Framgot. Nhưng lúc này thì mục tiêu của thành viên của ILG họ sẽ hướng ra con rùa thứ 3 ở trong bàn thi đấu này. Đây sẽ là tình huống mà những thành viên tới từ phía của Legion
Golden staff for Miguel.
Kiểm soát khi rất nhiều các chiêu cuối họ đã được sử dụng. Vừa rồi là một ulti không chính xác tới từ Kimmy. Nhưng Thảo vẫn là người phải nằm xuống sát thương của Chinat gây ra tương đối nhiều. Phía bên này Astrid đang được chơi.
Well done, well done. He goes down. All these LG was the Joy Barrage. We're gonna pause for, oh, hold on. I almost want to pause, but it's live. Baji boy. My favorite tank, bro. My favorite NA roamer. You did great, bro. Even though you're just a jawhead one trick, I'm just joking. I'm proud of you, bro. Made it to you made it to grand finals, and you took 2 games off the boys. I think you guys could have maybe even taken that farther, honestly. One week practice? Not bad for 1 week practice, bro. You made them fear that fucking jawhead, bro. Game 1, the moment I saw that thing get picked, I was like, oh, it's G's. It's GG's. Well played. Casters are gone, bro. Sound production is crashing right now on this stream. It's cool, though. I don't know what they're saying. I mean, honestly, though, Legion right now, with the amount of damage they have, like, I wonder how this plays out, because they go Kimmy mid. They got 2 marksmen, essentially. They got a Joy. Is it going to be enough, though, to get through? I don't know. I'm confused, too, because we got Cram God with Black as his name. We got LG Shocker with Black as his name. Are these Filipino players? I don't really know, man. I don't like how AA Shrit also has Black as his, like, TQL. I'm so confused. Because they all have their team name in their name, but then some of them also have, like... Well done. Well done. Oh! Bro! The heal! The heal! It's insanity! All he's got to do is sit there, bro. Anja Alice. Bro, what is anti? I mean, at some point, the amount of heal that's coming out from RLG, anti-heal will not save you. They've got fucking Revitalize, Alice, Angela. It's insanity. It's chaos.
xanh. Với cây dây 26 nữa. Lúc này sẽ ui Ashley cũng đã lên được cho mình đó.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Làm thế nào để kết thúc đi được Alice đây, một con Alice trong tay của Ashley 206 cầm quá nhiều đồ thủ, có sự nhập vào bảo kê đến từ Angela.
I hope we would be able to see MPL USA with an MPL arena where fans could cheer their favorite team on live, manifesting that SAUL will be the MSC 2025 champ. Yeah, I hope so. We can. A kid can dream, can't he? A boy can have dreams.
Astrid vẫn đang thi đấu một cách tương đối thoải mái và giờ sẽ là một tình huống lao vào trung tướng trên đối phương. Đạn không biến động, gây choáng được vào vị trí Ginat, có thả huyết cầu nhưng Astrid quyết định là sẽ không vào. Nó sẽ để cho Chiamara làm việc nó đây. Trong quá trình đó thì bỗng nhiên Miguel là người bị mất lẻ.
They also don't have any AOE crowd control on Legion right now. Like it's only single target crowd control, and even if you get rid of one of them, it doesn't really mean shit. There's still 3 or 4 more tanky boys coming for you.
Và di chuyển tới vị trí của Legion Esports, họ sẽ muốn lấy đi cái trụ đứng giữa đối phương. Nhưng bây giờ thì Astrid tiếp tục lao vào. Rambo và Ginat đang là người bị cô lập. Một pha chiều cuối tốt nhưng nó không
Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. Good kill, Cram God down.
Tiếp tục có cho mình tình huống đuổi theo.
Is Cram God? Cram from Malaysia?
Hào vừa đã phải nằm xuống rồi. Miguel đang ném ra cho mình mũi giáo hủy diệt. Mũi giáo hủy diệt không trúng ai cả.
Isn't Cram from Malaysia? Or am I wrong? Who's Cram? Cram's from somewhere.
Thì rất khó để cho thành viên tới Legion Esports có thể giải được bài toán con Alice. Bởi vì Alice khi có mình đủ 6 đồ trong tay của Astrid, đó sẽ là một cỗ xe tăng không thể cản phá. Đó sẽ là như là tôi thường hay đùa, đó là một phim người
Cram God is Philippines.
rõ ràng là với Angela cùng với Alice. Cùng với
That's not the same
Angela,
Cram then, yeah.
sẽ không thể là một mục tiêu có thể bị hạ nhanh tới thành viên của Legion Esports.
Vấn đề có một cái vấn đề ở đây là bên phía Legion Esports họ đang sở hữu một đội hình với
Sub player, gotcha.
họ có Kerie, họ có Kimi, và khi mà bộ đôi xạ thủ thấy lên thì liệu một mình Alice trong tay của Astrid có đủ khả năng chống chịu cái lượng giáp ảo đến từ Aura, nó có đủ? Bởi vì bây giờ mới chỉ là phút thứ 13 của ván thi đấu này mà thôi. Ngưỡng sức mạnh của Legion Esports họ đang chưa đạt đến đỉnh. Một pha ẩn thân đến từ vị trí của IOG Việt Nam, Khan làm choáng được một người.
99 Red Balloons.
Khan mất quá nhiều máu đi và lúc này Khan lùi được ra với cái suy sức lực của mình. He thì mất đi cho mình đó là cái tốc biến. Đã có chiếc cuốn ngồi lên đầu đến từ vị trí của đó là Alice của Aura, và phía bên này thì vẫn đang giao tranh nhiều nhịp ạ. Và lao vào đến từ vị trí của Brown sắp tới được dồn vào rất nhiều. Ném giao trượt sẽ không có sự can thiệp ở trong tình huống này, và đó là màn hủy diệt đến từ Legion Esports.
Bro, how?
Một tình huống ném giao trượt đến từ Miguel và xạ thủ
RLG, what are you doing, guys? What just happened?
Và Legion Esports họ có quá nhiều sát thương để mà comeback.
Are they really about to lose like this? You got 2 minions. Oh my god, bro. Imagine. Imagine, bro. Imagine losing like that, bro. What happened? What happened? We gotta go back. Why'd they start a fight without Moskov? And then keep it going. Oh no.
Và khi mà bộ đôi xạ thủ thấy lên thì liệu một mình Alice trong tay của Astrid có đủ khả năng chống chịu cái lượng giáp ảo đến từ Aura, nó có đủ? Bởi vì bây giờ mới chỉ là
They were good as long as they continued fighting together. As long as they had Moskov with them, they're good. Oh no, they forced it so hard, bro. Oh no! Why are you guys following? Don't follow, don't follow, don't follow. It hurts. Don't force it. Oh no. Wait, he did hit someone with the SOD, didn't he? He hit someone with the SOD? He didn't commit. They said stay back, stay back, stay back. Oh no, that hurts, bro. That hurts, boys.
Đó là một pha đẩy thẳng vào nhà và chiến thắng chung cuộc ở trong ván thi đấu đầu tiên thuộc về Legion Esports. MVP trong ván thi đấu này đó chính là người chơi trâu gà với con bài Joy đi rừng. KDA của anh chàng này là 407, kiếm được tổng cộng 11.696 và có được.
Holy shit, I got some sun today, guys. I was on the fucking boat.
Và đây là một cái con choi tôi nghĩ rằng đã là đủ đồ và chơi rất tốt đến từ bên.
Golly.
Đoàn đấu mà IOG Việt Nam đã có mình một phần ban big với rất
Your boy's red. I just noticed how red I really am. Holy crap.
với bộ đôi đó là Alice cùng với cả Angela và thực tế là họ đã làm rất tốt cái mục tiêu này. Tuy nhiên thì Legion Esports vẫn ở đó với bản lĩnh của mình, với khả năng kiểm soát của mình. Họ
We got some sun today. Happy Memorial Day. But tonight, ow, golly. Tonight, we're going to be watching Vietnam Grand Finals, I guess. We just went live. We're going to be tuning in. Maybe watch some MPL games after. Who knows? I'm off tomorrow, so we got plenty of time. Let's go. What just happened?
Và sau đó là một tình huống ném mũi giáo hủy diệt. Điều mà hiếm khi Miguel sẽ làm không tốt ở trong giai đoạn vòng bảng.
Nó rất là tiếc bởi vì tình huống vừa xong ném mũi giáo hủy diệt, nếu như mà các bạn có thể nhìn kỹ nhá, là nó xuyên qua 2 đến 3 thành viên đến từ bên phía của Legion Esports, nó không trúng một ai cả. Nếu như nó chỉ cần trúng một người thôi, Miguel
That works.
hoàn toàn khác.
Whatevs. It's a vibe.
Các thành viên của Legion Esports giống như kiểu họ được kích thích một cái
Share.
trong não ấy.
Copy.
Cho nhau rằng là không có sự góp mặt của xạ thủ đến từ bên phía của
Link.
LG Việt Nam đâu, và ngay lập tức họ tìm mọi cách để hạ gục đi được Elite trong tay của Astrid, và khi mà Astrid đã nằm xuống rồi thì 3 chất tướng còn lại nó chỉ là những cái bao cát di động để cho bên phía của Legion Esports có thể kết liễu đi được mà thôi.
Chính xác như vậy. Và
Thank you for the subscribe, I think.
là thiếu đi một số thành viên chủ chốt như là Mel hay Daylight, họ vẫn thể hiện bản lĩnh của mình một cách rất tuyệt vời và vẫn có thể vận hành lối chơi một cách cực kỳ chuẩn chỉnh để có thể giành chiến thắng trong game thi đấu đầu tiên này. Rõ ràng đây là một chiến thắng thể hiện rằng là cho dù là thành viên dự bị hay thành viên chính thức thì Legion Esports vẫn luôn có cho mình phương án để có thể đánh bại đối phương mà không bị ảnh hưởng bởi cái vị trí thi đấu. Đây cũng là một trận đấu mà thực tế là anh ta cũng thi đấu ở mức độ tròn vai và cũng đã có thể tạo ra được rất nhiều tình huống giao tranh có lợi dành cho phía của Legion Esports.
Vâng.
Ken.
Như vậy là chúng ta cũng đã được
What's up, brother man?
trải qua những diễn biến ở trong ván thi đấu đầu tiên của vòng so tài BO7.
99 red balloons.
Có lẽ là chúng ta sẽ cùng gọi là nghỉ ngơi trong ít phút trước khi mà đến với những diễn biến tiếp theo của cặp trận đấu này.
Now we gotta wait. Now we're just waiting. What else are we gonna watch while we wait? How long does this go on for? Any good clips to watch right now, guys? This is Vietnam. I just started streaming and noticed that they were live for their grand finals, so I thought I would tune in. You know? Where's my Mobile Legends news sources at? Essa Jamaru. Woof woof. What's up, Hal? He hasn't posted anything new. Z killed. Anything new? Z kill doesn't even like give me stuff that I want to watch anymore, man. Just gives like highlight clips. Such a good boy nowadays. Who the fuck is Beckham? Tell Beckham I said birds aren't real. Listen. Not every t-shirt you wear has to be ironed. It's like it's character, you know? It's like having a pair of dirty white Chucks, you know? Or dirty Air Forces, you know? Sometimes they gotta have a little character to them, a little scruff to them. You know what I mean, right, guys? Golly, bro. They're making us wait 3 minutes for another game? Oh, wait. I gotta turn this off. They're gonna copyright me. They're gonna copyright strike me. Anyone been following the we'll give you a pass. Tell Beckham to, you know, go look at MPL SG. That's a good example of how to start MPL and roots, and everything will follow. Yeah, but wasn't MPL SG in Malaysia once won? So it's a little different. They had an MPL beforehand. Weren't they like part of one MPL and then they split up and had their own thing going? And then, like, honestly, never mind. I don't want to hate.
Welcome. This is not the recap. This is now the predictions for the MPL Philippines.
Do I watch Nisu's? I think I want to watch Leo's first, honestly.
Unfortunately.
Damn, I'm hating on Nisu. Did he give us a playoffs prediction?
We are about a week
Why is Mike?
from
Why is he
possibly
flexing
being
on us though?
wildest
With his
MPL
microphone and
Philippines
his
playoffs
polo
in history.
T-shirt,
7 years
thinks
in the
he's so
making.
cool.
Season 15 coming your way. This
Up on
is the
some
final
building. Where
forecast.
is he right now? This is the final forecast. He thinks he's so
Well,
cool.
manners. My name is Leo. I've spent the past few months trying to break down and predict what'll happen week in and week out in MPL Philippines, and we've come to this. Before we try and predict
His
what's going to
pinky
happen in
ring.
the next 5 days of the playoffs, let's look back. at
Thinks
the
he's
8
cool with
weeks
his
of the
pinky
regular
ring.
season and how well we did in trying to see where that went. Week 1 to 8 was quite the doozy. Starting with a 5 out of 14 prior to setting the scoring system. We then scored 2 back-to-back 10s, a 6, and then another 10, a 9, and then another 10, and then down to a 5. Is that not destiny? Is that not serendipity? Is that not whatever they want to call it? Starting with 5, ending with 5, a strong mid-season, and then, again, patches, uncertainty, and the teams putting it all out there. I call it entertainment. And it came at my expense, right? I scored an average of 8.1 out of 14. What is that? Give or take? 60,
That's-
65% prediction rate?
Not too bad.
Not exactly something to be proud of, but I'll take it. You know, I'll take it. One knows when to call it quits. You know, one knows when to put their head down in humility. But that doesn't stop us from trying, all right? We're going to predict the playoffs, and we're going to start with day 1. This is what the brackets look like. Came out within minutes of ending the final match of season 15 in the regular season.
Carlo Degami, what's up,
We
man?
start with Onyx versus Twisted Minds. We're starting off with Onyx versus Twisted Minds. Best of 5 play-ins. Loser goes home. As much as I'd like to think maybe Twisted Minds is cooking something up, again, Bonchan did say, like he always does, season in, season out, year in, year out, they're going to break the game. They're going to show us exactly what is possible in this metagame. It's going up against the defending world champions. They're going up against the Super Fam.
Yeah, they're going up against Super Fam.
Season champions. So, safe to say I'm going to go Onyx 3-1. Onyx 3-1. Next up, another play-ins match. It's an avian battle. The Phoenix versus the Falcons. Team Falcons versus TNC. Congratulations, TNC. Again, I cannot be any happier for one of the OG, one of the longest standing and most admirable franchises in Filipino esports history. So, you know, TNC, they held out, what was that? Almost 3 years that they couldn't make it to the playoffs, and finally here in season 15.
Finally here.
It just sucks that they're going up against the incumbent Cebu squad, you know, like, not even incumbent, like they are the Cebu squad. It's just the Combine has other players in it. But yeah, on their way to another world tour, I think Falcons is gonna take this one, all right? Play-ins versus TNC, I'll say Team Falcons 3-1. That means
Come on, give them boys
that
some
first
slack.
round in the playoffs proper, meaning the double elims begins. It's going to be Aurora versus Onyx PH.
Ooh.
The season 14 grand finals, baby, is the M6 reps. They are the heralds of a new era. And this time, despite Aurora's much better regular season performance, and again, here I am doubting them once more. If I get this right, I'm sorry, MTB. I'm sorry, Dex, because they know. And they watch this. They know that whenever I predict against them, they win. Onyx just hits diff, all right? When they figure out what's wrong and they know how to lock in, they hit diff. This is super fan we're talking about.
Man, Leo's just an Onyx fan.
Onyx 3-2. Onyx 3-2. Why not? Let's throw it. Let's roll it back to the grand finals, right? They're gonna go all the way, but Onyx moves through and Rora drops. In the second match of the double elims round 2, we have,
I swear to God,
the
don't
Clash
try my
of Titans.
boys.
It happened. It's destiny. Our MSC 2024 EWC, very first time in Saudi Arabia reps, Team Falcons versus Liquid. They're called Titans for a reason. You know that, right? Besides the whole story of some EECA folks, people who don't even know how to speak English as much, told me, Leo, those are the Titans. So as far off as that part of the world, they know these two teams to be the most consistent teams in the world of MLBB. Again, these are world champions we're talking about. I think Liquid is in a different form. Liquid is locked in. Liquid is in a state of flow.
Who do you guys think they're? Who do you guys? Never
So
mind.
even if
We should just.
Falcons is Seabull and Falcon seems to be
We
en
should try
route
to
another
guess
world
Leo's
tour,
predictions.
2025.
That's what I
baby,
think.
Volume 3. I think Liquid takes this. I'm
All
gonna
right.
say
You can turn me off.
Liquid 3-1. Liquid 3-1. How about it? Stampede. Falcons win. Long game. That's what I see happening. And that now brings us to the upper bracket
I'm gonna
finals.
put my phone down for a bit, guys.
One win away from locking in
It's a
the punch your
distracting
ticket
thing right
to
there.
MSC 2025 to once again visit Saudi Arabia for EWC.
TLPH versus
Team
Onyx.
Liquid Philippines versus
Who's he gonna vote for? Who do you guys think Leo chooses? I put TL in. If this matchup happens in upper bracket, I put TLPH. I think Leo's gonna go for TLPH as well. Maybe not. I feel like he's an Onyx fan. He's a super fan.
Onyx Philippines. Season 13 champs, season 14 champs. How about it? I want this to go all the way. I see it going all the way. Onyx are the ultimate problem solvers. They have the tools, they come up with solutions, but Liquid is a force of nature. Even
They are a
when
force of
lost
nature.
Benny Cutie, they picked up one of the hungriest and, dare I say, most refreshed and refined gold laners in the world. Again, who'd have thought that?
Pause. Is what's it called back on yet? Oh, we're back, baby. We'll come back to Leo in a minute.
Pha mạnh, pha sớm và kèm theo đó là khả năng rồi sát thương phép ở trong giai đoạn đầu game có thể nói là mạnh nhất nhì trong dàn xạ thủ của tựa game Mobile Legends 33 của chúng ta.
Joga luôn là một trong những người chơi cực kỳ uy tín với quân bài choi của mình, và rõ ràng là con choi này nó phục vụ cho rất nhiều các mục tiêu, như là mục tiêu farm rừng nhanh ở trong giai đoạn đầu game, hay mục tiêu có thể cạnh tranh được cái khu vực rừng của đối thủ. Và đây vẫn là một ván đấu mà Radiant Legends Gaming mang ra quân bài Basia kết hợp với cả quân bài Harris trong tay của Miguel. Miguel cũng đã có những màn thi đấu tương đối tốt với con Harris này ở trong giai đoạn bóng vàng.
Stop.
Spring
Stop.
và rõ ràng là anh chàng này có thể
Got
đánh
busted
Harris
again.
một cách cực kỳ mượt mà. Tuy nhiên thì đây sẽ là một ván đấu mà
I got
có
busted
vẻ
checking my phone
Radiant
again.
Legends Gaming sẽ kết hợp
Busted.
với Harris cùng với một vị tướng đi đường giữa có khả năng chơi linh hoạt để có thể có tình huống dồn nam tốt ở trong giao tranh từ cuối giữa cho đến cuối game. Phía của Legion Esports họ cũng đang muốn đưa ra những sự lựa chọn nào đây.
Honestly, I don't think RLG should have lost that last game, guys. I think they whiffed. I think they could go for a similar draft and still be okay.
Rất bất ngờ khi mà các bạn có thể nhìn thấy
Lucas is good.
có Lucas đến từ vị trí của Yus.
Why does Lucas look like such a femboy, bro?
Nam rồi.
Like, he's beyond handsome MLBB character, and he kind of just looks, you know, I don't know.
Trong phần dừng của Choi, khả năng cao sẽ đối đầu với cả Lucas đến từ bên phía của ILG Việt Nam. Đạo đường chúng ta sẽ có Châu trong tay của Gramgot. Trong khi đó
Too far, I don't know.
sẽ là Kimi.
Why is chat so dead right now, guys? Give me something to, give me a laugh, give me a haha, give me a whatever, you know.
Bên phía của Radiance Legend Gaming sẽ là đội tuyển được cấm đi đầu tiên và họ cấm đi cho mình CC ở khu vực đi đường kinh nghiệm trong tay của Mel. Và thi đấu này thì Mel sẽ thế chỗ cho Ginat ở vị trí đi đường kinh nghiệm. Và bên phía của Legion Esports có một lời đáp trả vào con bài Angela. Angela cũng đã được cấm đi ở trong ván thi đấu này.
Who was the last non-humanoid MLBB character? Glue? Was it Glue? Because Glue still has legs and arms, so he's still technically a humanoid. Chip what is Chip technically a humanoid too because he like walks and talks? Or do we just mean like who was the last like creature?
Ở ván thi đấu trước thì thực sự là CC của Legion Esports cũng đã tạo ra rất nhiều sự khó khăn dành cho phía của ILG. Gatot Kaka, đây sẽ là một Gatot Kaka đảo đường dành cho ILG Việt Nam hay chăng? Trong bối cảnh họ có thể sẽ sử dụng Basia ở khu vực đường kinh nghiệm, hoặc đây sẽ là một Gatot Kaka đi đường kinh nghiệm và để cho Basia đảm nhiệm vị trí đảo đường. Tuy nhiên thì Basia mà đi đảo đường thì có lẽ là tác động của nó trong những tình huống giao tranh có lẽ là không phải là quá cao.
Chúng ta sẽ cần phải chờ bên phía của Radiance Legend Gaming Việt Nam đưa ra những cái lượt.
Are other people playing Basha in the EXP? Is that where he's getting slaughtered? Because people were talking about Basha's back, Basha's back. But I was expecting Jungle Basha, not EXP Basha. So my question is Vietnam just not doing it right? Or is this the norm?
Còn ở vị trí xạ thủ chúng ta vẫn có được sự phục vụ của rất nhiều vị tướng xạ thủ khác. Đây lại đã quay trở lại đội hình đến từ bên phía của Legion Esports và đó là Granger sẽ được lựa chọn ở trong cái trận thi đấu này.
An
Còn với Mel đi
X-Lord.
kinh nghiệm sẽ là Xbox để counter lại khả năng chống chịu của bất kỳ vị tướng đỡ đòn nào muốn đối đầu với cả cái con Xbox này. Đó có thể là Gatot Kaka, đó có thể là Basia ở trong ván thi đấu. Và lựa chọn cuối cùng, người chơi đi rừng đến từ bên phía
Look at Fried Chicken's thoughts on Basha.
Liệu anh chàng này có lựa chọn một chất tướng đi
Okie
rừng
dokie.
để mà đẩy Lucas lên đường trên hay không? Hay là không, tôi xin lỗi, đây chắc chắn sẽ là một vị tướng pháp sư đến từ bên phía của Radiance Legend Gaming Việt Nam rồi. Một vị tướng pháp sư mà có khả năng dồn sát thương được ở tuyến xa. Tôi đang nhớ đến con bài pha xa ở trong ván thi đấu này. Nhưng ILG Việt Nam liệu có cùng quan điểm giống như tôi hay không? Chúng ta sẽ cùng chờ xem. Và đó là YV. Đó là YV, một vị tướng pháp sư có khả năng tung hiệu ứng khống chế diện rộng, kèm theo đó là bản đồ một cái bàn cờ thao túng thực thể để mà có thể khống chế toàn bộ một cái phạm vi rộng với rất nhiều hiệu ứng tam trọng của mình. Và đây là một đội hình mà chúng ta có thể nhìn thấy với hai nguồn sát thương phép ở vị trí xạ thủ trong tay của Miguel, vị trí sát thương phép trong tay của Aura và sát thương vật lý ở trong phần rừng đến từ bên phía của Astrid.
Đây sẽ là một ván đấu mà thành viên của ILG Việt Nam họ sẽ có khả năng khống chế diện rộng là tốt hơn. Tuy nhiên thì Legion Esports sẽ có nhiều quân bài có tính đột biến hơn và khả năng thấu diện từ xa tới từ Legion Esports sẽ là rất tốt. Và chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau chuẩn bị đến với game thi đấu thứ hai ở trong trận chung kết của ngày hôm nay, trận đấu giữa Legion Esports và ILG Việt Nam. Lúc này Legion Esports đang dẫn trước với tỷ số 1-0 và ILG có lẽ sẽ cần làm mọi cách để có thể gỡ hòa cái ván thi đấu này để đưa
What
trận
place
đấu
do you
quay
think
trở về
BTL
cân bằng.
finishes here? I have
Một
no
ván thi
clue,
đấu
bro.
mà Legion Esports đang tập trung vào những con bài cấu rỉa đánh xa và có khả năng cướp rừng tốt. Trong khi đó thì ILG Việt Nam
Hopefully they
tập
make it
trung
to
vào
top
khả
8.
năng giao tranh tổng cũng như
Be
là
sad if they
tạo ra
didn't,
cơ
but
hội
that's
để cho
life.
xạ thủ Harit của họ có thể
His
chơi.
life, sir.
Ở đây chúng ta đã được nhìn thấy ở trên màn hình.
I'm not predicting anything too crazy though.
Ván thi đấu này, vì bên Astrid anh ta sẽ sử dụng Lucas.
Not getting my hopes up at all.
Và trong khi đó thì Joga vẫn trung thành với con mèo điện này mà thôi.
Golly, bro, all these transitions.
Chúng ta đang thấy vòng rừng đang tương đối là đối lập nhau đến từ vị trí của Legion Esports Joga. Anh ta có một vòng rừng hướng xuống khu vực đường kinh nghiệm. Trong khi đó thì bên phía của Radiance Legend Gaming đó là một vòng rừng để hướng lên đường vàng, nơi mà Daylight kèm theo đó là Harris. Tôi xin lỗi, đó là
I gotta turn down the casters a bit.
đang đối đầu với nhau. Trong khi đó thì ở bờ sông, Astrid
Rough.
soát được xong cho mình đó là chân cỏ thung tăng.
Not gonna lie.
Sông thẳng vào phần rừng nơi mà Châu ở trong tay của Gramgot đang đứng đợi. Như vậy là một chút tầm nhìn đến từ người chơi đi rừng, cái hướng
So the Granger's I don't know, Granger's, especially now with the distance, like with that distance nerf, hurts. And it's going to hurt even more now against the Harith, because Harith already has great poke in lane. A little bit of damage on AA shirt here. Carl going to come and get involved. I love how we got all these esports names, and then we just got Carl and Miguel over here. Good old reliable Carl on the Basha. So wait, it's Rome Basha. Eve, RWM, and Zaman's Force can work well together. I mean, they have a lot of things that worked well together in terms of crowd control and just team fight. Once again, LRG is mainly just kind of pick off. They have 0 AoE crowd control. They just have the single target crowd control, really. Carl does go down. But once again, they do have the Kimmy, and Kimmy's a fucking problem. RLG able to get the turtle though. Bro, guys, my knees. I was on a boat today and my knees got sunburnt. They're on fire. They're on fire, boys. That was a bad loss right there. Oh. I'm honestly ready for playoffs tomorrow night. I'm excited. We're gonna try to go to sleep a little early, wake up at like 3, and just grind through, boys. I don't think, how does the export feel against the Kata? How does the export feel against all of this? It doesn't really, feels kind of iffy. Yeah, it feels, I don't know. Will best player 1 perform well this time? I don't know, bro. Good question. Cram God goes down. We all know you dip us halfway tomorrow. Nah, bro. I mean, if the first series is a 3-0, I might dip halfway. Because what happens is I jump on at 3 a.m., it ends in 2 hours, and then we get a 3-hour wait for the next series or some shit. And it's like, what the fuck am I going to do? It's like, no way. RLG won early game last time, too. But they threw, bro. They should have won last game. Is LaFell a caster or a presenter? I mean, he's a caster, but he's mainly been anchor for the past year or so in international events at least. He's a reliable anchor, so it makes sense. Looking for Turtle. 1.7k gold lead over to RLG right now. Look at Joga. Taking camp. Is he going to try to come in for this? Way too late now. No, he just goes for top lane. So this is something that, I don't know, always doesn't make that much sense to me sometimes. I guess they slow him down just a little bit by delaying Turtle, but it's like they know they can't really fight for it, so why not just focus elsewhere? Oh, Daylight almost gets caught here. Is he going to be able to get the outplay? A lot of damage does come in. He's able to dance back and forth. Yas gets the kill. Yas! At least they get the kill onto him. Or in trouble. LG turning things around. I got no clue what these people are saying. Wish I did. I don't really know where they go from here, right? I feel like just with the Lucas and the Hertz alone, they should have a good opportunity, but Kimmy's just so disgusting, man. Like, it's honestly worth the ban at this point if you're not going to get it. Like, it honestly just feels like and then they're using it as mid lane, so there's just so much damage on Legion, man. Double marksman plus Joy. And both of the marksmen they have are great kiters, right? Like, even if you try to dive them, they're so good at just backing up and continuously unloading damage. Yas, that was such a whiff, bro. AOG does nothing. Yikes, bro. I feel like Yas is using that AOG. Like, instead of using it as, like, mid-fight, he uses it, like, as the engager, and it's so easy to read. It's like, come on, bro. You know, you know you're not going to hit anybody. You got to save it. Like, you got to wait till the RWM is down. You got to wait till the Zamon's full. Like, you need to... Or wait till they're running away. And there he goes again. Bro, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's a very readable ult, man. It takes like 3. The animation takes forever. And you guys just did that with the Lord coming towards you.
Một ván thi đấu mà lúc này Legion Esports họ đang dẫn trước với khoảng hơn 3.000 tiền. Và thực sự những gì mà Legion
Kimmy kills herself when hitting Basha with Radiant and Blade Armor. Is that true? Does she eventually, will she kill herself first? She does do a lot of damage, so I just saw it. That's a good amount of damage to herself. Oh my god, bro. What are you doing with your life, Yus? Your name should be No. Nus. Nas. No way, bro. Not today, homie. This guy just keeps yelling boom. I mean, like, one boom, you know, big fight happens. You go boom in the background. It's hype. 2 or 3 booms in 5 minutes. We're pushing it now, brother. But it's hype.
Tiếp tục là lấy đi con lót ở trong ván thi đấu này tới từ Legion Esports hay chăng? Một pha lao ra tới từ Cao, tuy nhiên chưa thể chạm.
Carl! Not Carl. Okay, we got something here, Miguel. Oh my god, bro. How do they keep just like... It feels like RLG is just... Kurama, he just keeps... Like, it feels like they're all just... It's like... They're all just playing alone. And with the composition that they have to play, like, I don't know, man. Did you just say, what the fuck? All right, back to my boy.
Who'd have thought that Oheb would fit in so well? So,
back to my boy.
We're going to go with Liquid here. Liquid wins 3-2. Liquid wins 3-2, punching their ticket to MSC 2025. They ended the season at #1, baby. There's got to be a reason why. So that drops Onic to the lower bracket finals.
MPL PH.
And waiting in the lower bracket semis is Aurora and Falcons. Aurora and Falcons. This was the lower bracket finals. This was the very first best of 7 in the history of MPL Philippines. And this is what defines our region as the strongest and the most difficult to win. Because we needed to win a best of 7 to even qualify for the finals out of the lower bracket. And last year we did this.
Yeah.
So now it's going to have to happen, according to me, in the lower semis. Roro versus Falcons. Boy, oh boy. Roro versus Falcons. I don't like shortchanging my boys here, all right? You cut me up, I bleed green, all right? I'm a Falcons guy. Renmar will also say he's a Falcons guy, but we're both Falcons guys. And it pains me to say that in situations like these, in a place like Green Sun, you can't deny Aurora. So I'm going to say Aurora here, 3-1. And the way I see it going is Aurora win, Falcons win, Aurora. And they go on and face Onic once again. Best of 7 time. Aurora versus Onic PH.
Best of 7
Only
time.
one moves forth to the grand finals. Only one more team joins Liquid in representing the Philippines in MSC. Who's it gonna be? Best of 7. Who's it gonna be? Best of 7. Here we are again.
Here we are
Aurora
again.
versus Onic PH. Chills. I'm getting chills. Like this is gonna happen in a single match day. A single match day. Best of 7. Lower bracket finals.
Yeah, this is
I think
rough.
it's Onic. Onic 4-2. Because of Aurora's amazing performance against Falcons, dropping them out, moving towards the lower bracket finals, and the Super Fam may have found a solution to Aurora's clean and perfect play in the regular season, and they're gonna go 4-2. I want to keep it at that. I don't think I have it in me to break down a match narrative that goes 7 games, that goes through a best of 7. So 4-2, it'll be a banger. People who bought tickets to the lower bracket finals will still have fun. They will still appreciate what they saw. It's just, I see Onic punching it to MSC. So now here we are, Onic versus Liquid, the grand finals. Is it just me or did I not do a final forecast very much similar to this one? Was this not how I saw season 13 going? Or was it season 14 that I said it would be Onic and
I just
Liquid
can't hear the
moving
phrase
on,
Super Fam
representing the
anymore. Why?
country? But finally here we are, the Super Fam
Yes, it
versus
was.
the Cavalry. The Sonic Republic versus the Cavaliers. I'm gonna have fun with this one. This is you watch these kinds of matches and you understand why Filipino MLBB hits diff. We're capable of intricate.
It does hit diff. I'm going to be real. I don't think I've ever been disappointed by MPL PH Grand Finals.
Macro play, but just the same when it comes down to it, if blood has to be shed on the battlefield, blood is gonna flow, all right? Like, we're capable of going 20 plus, but just the same, we can go 10, 12 minutes with just 3 kills apiece. Like, these two teams can put on a show like that.
Yeah.
And I see it going all the way. If it's between Liquid and Onic, I hope it goes all the way. So I'm gonna say 4-3.
TLPH.
4-3.
Don't do it to me.
4-3 Liquid.
Well done,
4-3.
boys.
I can hear it already. Just like in SM South Mall, in the Hall of Champions. Let's go Liquid. Let's go Liquid. And that's the final forecast.
I agree.
New champions, Onic and Liquid to MSC. And then for all I care, either of them could win. Carl could get his MSC title finally. Onic couldn't finish the Immortal run. I mean, it doesn't count technically because according to me, they did win S15. But they would have gotten everything, right? Like in a calendar year, whatever. Let me know in the comments.
What happened? What do you?
What's gonna happen?
What happened? Why is Super Fam meme now? I'm confused.
Is your forecast and what your score average was over the season? Because again, I got 8.1 out of 14. How much better did you get it? How much worse? Because again, who saw where a lot of season 15 was going to go, right? The patches, the teams up and down, the clean performance of those on top, the struggles of those on the bottom, and everything in between. I'll see y'all in the arena. Y'all take care. Leo out.
Leo out. Bro,
I'm
why
doing
is
it
my
right
guy
on the day
always
that we have rehearsals? So
looks so disheveled?
what they brought to the table, even switching up some of the lineup and everything. But Team Falcons just looks solid. Like
It's
Team
the
Falcons, the same boys
battle
from
of
AEG
the
before when they did their world tour and
birds,
everything like that. Like they
dude.
are just solid as ever. And even though they had some, you know, struggles throughout the regular season, I think they would have definitely refined what they needed to, and they'll come into the playoffs strong as hell. So just
Nice
because
too.
they're rank 4,
2025.
again, people shouldn't underestimate them. Because they're definitely a force to be reckoned with. TNC could surprise us. So we'll have to see. But I think
Bro, we're
ultimately
showing
this is gonna be a
support to our
5-game series,
brothers.
and we'll see Team Falcons win 3-2.
Why aren't you watching him
That's
yap?
what we'll
That's
see.
the real
Right.
question.
So then, of course, we have Onyx over here, right? And then
We
have,
enjoy a good
Team
yap
Falcons
sesh here and
over
there.
here.
Don't hate.
So next up for the
And we're waiting.
next
We got
day,
time to kill.
do we go back to the upper bracket? That's actually, like, I'm not even sure, dude.
Bruh.
They don't have the dates here, so I'm just gonna go with the matches, right? I'm not 100% sure on the dates, guys. I don't know if, like, day 2.
Hey. So, bro. I'm not really sure, guys.
No, day 2 should still be the upper bracket, the teams that got the bye. So
yeah,
Roller and
come
TFH,
on, man.
right?
Yeah.
Should be. My
Should
brain isn't
be.
working, but that's what I believe.
My guy
So
just woke
Roller
up, hair
versus Onyx
messy.
Philippines will be match number 3. I'm an idiot, dude. It says match 3.
Guy, Nice. What are you doing, bro? I'm an idiot. It says match 3 right here in front of me. Hey, whatever. Who cares?
It is the next day. Match 3, Rora versus Onyx Philippines. Again in this best of 5. I think Rora's been on some. I was gonna, they've been on something, dude. Like, I don't know what it is. Like Hype Brothers, the way they've been working, like
They're on something, bro.
And just overall, and then I think like one thing you have to consider too, guys, is like, I mean, Onyx Philippines fan base is pretty big now. Like the super fam has grown. But Rora's fan base is something different. Like, they probably bought their tickets before the season even started, before they even knew they were going to make the playoffs. Like, that's how the Rora fan base is. So, yeah, that could play effect. I don't know, but I do think that this is also going to be another 5-game series. I always like to go for the 5-game series for the most part for the playoffs, guys, just because, like, it's freaking playoffs, right? Like, we want full series. We want the suspense and the drama. Like, if you don't want that, what's wrong with you? Why
We
are
want
you
the drama.
watching, So I'm gonna say 3.
Give me the suspense.
Rora here.
Nice.
They're gonna knock Onyx Philippines down. All right. So now we have.
I miss my guys.
Now we have Onyx.
Honestly, one of the reasons why I want to go to MSC the most, to see all my caster friends. Even though every time I watch videos of them, I joke around and talk shit about them, it's because I love these guys, man. Fucking love these guys.
So
I
now
miss
this
them
is
all.
Onyx. Oh, that's not a color that's really readable, is it? Anyway, you're gonna follow the arrows, guys. We still gotta
What
get
is
ready
going
We're gonna
on
follow the
here?
arrows. We're gonna put the Onyx down there. All right, and then the next match, TLPH. They're ranked number 1.
They're ranked number 1. Yes, we know.
Liquid, the Express, in a way. Team Liquid versus Team Falcons. Again, I think TLPH, they were locked in. I don't know what the hell happened, like towards actually the whole regular season. I just feel like they came in with some revenge on their minds or something. I don't know. But for this one, I actually think TLPH, like if they play like they did in the regular season, I think this could be a 3-1. And they would knock Team Falcons down, right? So then Team Falcons comes down here. So yeah, I think that'll be a good series.
Yeah.
And a lot of this depends on what Team Falcons has done. Honestly, like, all these teams have done in this off period, like this, preparation period. So I'm just going off a cuff here, basically. Now for match 5, so we have the winners here, of course. This is going to be awesome, man. Like either way, even if this is Rora instead of Onyx.
If you guys can decipher this, here
grand final, they've been locked the hell in.
is Nice's prediction.
And so yeah, TLPH versus Onyx here. I think this is an electric match. Hopefully we get 7 games. But I think ultimately, guys, I think this is, like, unless something big happens here, like, TLPH has just done something this season where I feel like they have really fit into the current meta, although it's shifted just a slight bit. But there's something about them that they can really pull off. Onyx as well. Onyx Philippines has really honed in on their second run of the second half of the regular season, and so that is the biggest change of mind that I've had. So depending on all this, I just think overall either team's got it in the bag. I think we get at least 6 games, hopefully for 7, but I'm going to just say I think this is a 4-3
I don't
think
know, man.
Onyx gets their revenge streak through regular season into this, and they win the grand final. They become the champions, which is, you know, for the story is also really cool, just because again, like everything that they've won recently, especially being defending world champions. And
Stop
then
the cap. Outro surprise.
With my drawings and whatnot, but hopefully you were able to follow along. But ultimately, yeah, again, my
What's the
grand finals
surprise?
are going to be TL PH and Onyx Philippines, with Onyx Philippines winning 4-3 in that best of
Oh.
7. And I think either way, it's going to be fun as hell. Now, if we get surprised, Twisted Minds gets there, TNC, maybe Team Falcons, I don't know. But I think it's highly competitive, as the whole regular season has been. And that's the big thing to take from this, is we've been surprised through regular season. Who's to say we can't get surprised in the playoffs? You guys can let me know down below who you think your champion is going to be, or even your top 2, because I think.
Do you think finals will boil down to who's the better gold lane between Kelra and Oheb? What if, bro? I'm not guaranteeing Kelra is gonna make it to grand finals. In my prediction video, I might not put Kelra in the grand finals. You know? Bro, it's not that hot of a take. It's just a take, honestly. It's not like that hot of a take. It's a lukewarm take, bro. That's all. Guys, it's a possibility. What do y'all... Guys, it's definitely a possibility Onyx doesn't make it. It's possible TLPH couldn't make it. It's possible Roar couldn't make it. It's possible we get Onyx Falcon in the grand finals. I'm just saying, things could happen. Things could happen. It's PH playoffs, guys. I get it if you're a super fan or whatever, you know, but they ended season 3rd place. Anything can happen. I don't really think there's such thing as a hot take. And the only hot take is like TNC Twisted Minds grand finals, baby. Twisted Minds Falcon grand finals. That's a hot take. Jawhead for LG. Hayabusa. RLG finally gets the Kimmy. Well, you're going to see one tomorrow. If I don't put them in the grand finals, everyone's just going to call me an Onyx hater, bro. Oh, Ling. Bro, how do we go from super Ube tanky lineup to Ling Kimmy Harith lineup? I don't know how I feel about it, bro. Was this a best of 7?
Cái việc lựa chọn cho mình con bài Linh đến từ anh chàng Astrid này thì có lẽ là bên phía của Legion Esports họ đã tính toán được rồi. Và bằng chứng ở đây là việc họ đã cấm đi 3 vị tướng có khả năng hưu máu mạnh. Đó là Angela, đó là Florin và kèm theo đó là Batilda. Nhưng tôi nghĩ điều mà họ không ngờ đến đó chính là cái việc người chơi đi rừng đến từ bên phía của Radiance Legend Gaming vẫn quyết tâm pick vào con bài Linh này. Đây là một lựa chọn tương đối mạo hiểm đến từ bên phía của Radiance Legend Gaming. Họ đang sở hữu một đội hình mà chúng ta có thể thấy là đánh nhau từ rất sớm, nhưng với Linh thì câu chuyện nó lại là khác. Với Linh thì sẽ cần phải có sự bảo kê đến từ những người đồng đội của mình, và với Linh ngoài cái việc có được sự bảo kê đó sẽ là những cái tình huống xử lý kỹ năng cá nhân tốt đến từ Astrid. Và liệu rằng ở trong một thế trận mà đang bị dẫn trước với tỷ số 2-0 và đang khát khao có được cho mình một chiến thắng thì bên phía của
Bro, these camera angles are rough.
họ có gỡ gạc lại được một điểm dành cho bên phía của Radiance Legend Gaming, hay sẽ là điểm số thứ 3 và còn họ hướng đến ván thi đấu quyết định đến từ bên phía của Legion Esports này. Chúng ta sẽ cùng chuẩn bị bước vào thi đấu ở ván thi đấu thứ 3 này. Ván thi đấu
We're going to see Kimmy versus Basha all games? Yeah, I guess.
VMC Spring năm 2025.
Chúng ta cùng nhau điểm lại 10 vị tướng sẽ được chọn trong ván thi đấu này, đó là Gatut Kaka, Kimmy, Harit, Kalea và Linh dành cho IOG Việt Nam. Trong khi đó thì
It is kind of weird how Aurora did so well in season, but then you watch some of their games against teams like TLPH, and you see some of those big cracks, right? But do we think that Rennie J and Doming are going to make those big mistakes like we see in some of their games? Like in playoffs, do we think they're going to, like, or will they be on their A game? Because like last season playoffs, they were on their freaking A game, bro. Bro, what are my... They're just hanging. They're looking for the pick. Legion. Hurdle up. Carl on his way. Waiting for shirt. Waiting for AA. Doga also sitting by mid, making his way in. It's gonna be a 3v4. Look at Daylight. On one. Still not there. Clearing lane. AA able to get the turtle. Yus get tossed back. Oh, Yus! You gotta get away, bro. You're always dying, Yus. Bro, and RLG couldn't hit an AOG to save their freaking life, bro. 2 games in a row. They've missed every AOG they've sent. Doesn't matter who sends it. Why is Basha being used now? I don't know, man. I'm still kind of wondering. Someone said it's supposed to be a decent response to the Kimmy, Radiant and Radiant and Blade Armor. Radiant Blade Armor Basha. Hard to tell from this game, honestly, because, like, RLG is just getting their asses handed to them either ways. So, like, talking about counters isn't really reliable. Like, debating them due to what happens in this series. Nothing in this series seems to mean very much right now. RLG keeps whiffing. Legion just seems like the better team right now. Bro, even that Yus, like, what was that? Yus is freaking just whiffing, bro. Non-stop, bro. Like, he misses everything. Sorry, Yus. I'm not trying to hate, but, like, I feel bad sometimes, like, talking bad about players, but I'm also just pointing out the facts, bro. He's missed so many skills. Like, he threads the needle the wrong way, bro. There's 5 heroes in a circle, and he jumps right in the middle of all of them and doesn't hit anybody. It's rough. This is a slaughter, bro.
Đến từ bên phía của Radiant Legend Gaming Việt Nam và đây là mạng thứ 4 của Legion Esports mất rồi.
Một tình huống mà cả hai người chơi đi rừng đều đã cố gắng có cho mình một pha ganh lẻ ở khu vực đường giữa. Tuy nhiên thì Hayabusa là người thành công, còn Linh trong tay của Astrid thì đã để cho đối phương thoát về với một lượng máu ít ỏi. Rất đáng tiếc dành cho Linh trong tình huống vừa rồi. Có cho mình quick cách tiến vũ được kích hoạt vào vị trí của Miguel. Nhưng phía bên này bị bốc về, bị đấm bị đá đây lại vẫn có thể rút về được. Đó là tất cả sự liên quan tới vị trí của và cào vào quá sâu rồi. Đó là mã cũng dành cho đây lại vẫn chưa phải nằm xuống trong tình huống vẫn xích nữa. Thì Yus cùng với những người đồng đội của mình, những người đồng đội mình đã có thể tạo ra một tình huống gạch vào xạ thủ tới từ Legion Esports. Và bây giờ thì toàn bộ con rùa thần này sẽ bị kiểm soát tới từ Legion Esports mà thôi.
Không có sự can thiệp đến từ Astrid. Anh chàng này đang ăn bùa đỏ, thấy bên phía của team bạn đang cướp rùa. Anh ta cố gắng ra nhưng không kịp, nhưng ở đường dưới Raikiri đến từ vị trí của Chuga. Một lần nữa tìm kiếm được vào Miguel. Xạ thủ đến từ ILG Việt Nam lên bảng điểm số và đây là mạng thứ 6 của Legion Esports rồi. Legion Esports đang thực sự quá thăng hoa trong ngày thi đấu hôm nay. Họ
All right.
đang hủy diệt
RLG, like, and Aurora, bro, you're just out there. Why are you always out there?
rất nhiều chiến thuật, nhưng Legion Esports lúc này họ vẫn đang chơi một cách cực kỳ
Especially when there's a Hayabusa on the field.
đã có được hai mạng hạ gục, hai mạng hỗ trợ. Shocker cũng như vậy, hai mạng hạ gục, hai mạng hỗ trợ. Đây lại cũng như vậy, hai mạng hạ gục.
And Shocker's just spanking you with a freaking Valir right now, bro. 2-0-2.
Crown God với con bài Joel vẫn là một trong những trận tướng mở giao tranh cực kỳ tín và Legion Esports họ đang trong cái hành trình mà có thể gọi là giành được chiến thắng ở trong
Uh-oh. Look at Meow. Look at Meow.
những lúc này Legion Esports vẫn đang có được cho mình một cái sự vượt trội nhất định và lúc này bị trói chân đến từ vị trí của Shocker nhưng rất may là không có sự can thiệp lao lên đến từ những
Hayabusa's freaking smacking around Ling.
Hiện tại đi bộ về không gặp vấn đề gì.
tốc biến mà.
Đúng rồi, anh ta còn tốc biến ta còn
Luckily, Ling hasn't died at least, I guess. Like, that's a bonus. They're only 2.3k behind. So it's not like the end of the world right now. But it's tough, man.
anh ta cũng di chuyển một cách cực kỳ tự tin. Những cái tình huống mà One di chuyển từ khu vực đường trên ra khu vực đường giữa, cạnh tranh của mình mục tiêu lớn, sau đó di chuyển khu vực đường dưới farm đang mang lại cho One một lượng farm là cực tốt ở trong ván thi đấu này. Đây là một yếu tố mà phía bên ILG đang không kiểm soát được. Khi mà Weeb lúc nào cũng sẽ cần đó là Khao đi cùng để có được mình tình huống bảo kê thì One vẫn có thể di chuyển cách hết sức thoải mái và Weeb cùng với cả vị trí Aura cũng rất sợ những pha đi lẻ để bị bắt tới từ Hayabusa trong tay của Joga, một pha đụng nhau ở khu vực sông. Tuy nhiên thì ở rừng giữa đang là pha và Daylight rất sát trụ đối phương, thậm chí là có 3 người của ILG ở đó nhưng Daylight anh ta vẫn cố ném thêm một trụ vài phát, sau đó thì mới rút về. Một cách đánh cực kỳ tự tin tới từ xạ thủ đường vàng của những thành viên tới từ Legion Esports.
Vâng, và lúc này thì Uchiha Madara đã xuất hiện ở trong bản đồ hỏa quốc. Những tình huống bắn đạn lưu quang để tránh tầm nhìn với những vụ nổ chân không được thi triển đến từ vị trí của Kimi. Nhưng bên
Oh.
Legend Gaming bây giờ vẫn đang loay hoay trong cái việc tìm ra một cái chìa khóa để
Bro, my arm's in like pain right now, guys.
cái ổ khóa mang tên Legion Esports. Trong khi đó thì ở đường trên, Quan vẫn đang đứng nấp ở đây để có được
Ow.
tình huống đẩy một đường link rất cao vào Linh anh trong tay của Astrid.
Like one of my muscles is having a spasm or something.
Được rằng đứng ở đằng sau đám lính ở đường kinh nghiệm nó sẽ là một cái thứ gì đó rất nguy hiểm đang chờ đợi anh ta và anh ta vẫn đang đánh rất cẩn thận. Trong khi đó thì Daylight cũng đang rất kiên nhẫn với cái lối chơi của mình, đang đứng ở trong bụi, đang là những cái lối
Maybe I'm dying, guys.
của cả hai team. Linh không quá là vội vã trong cái việc di chuyển ra nhưng con lót này đang được khai thác đến từ bên phía của Legion Esports và Khao mất nhiều máu quá rồi, vẫn đang là có quay đến từ bên phía của cả hai team.
Khao anh ta đứng anh ta bị con lót giật ra hai phát, anh ta mất của mình lượng máu nó tương đối nhiều. Phía bên này Astrid có thể sẽ là người gặp nguy hiểm này.
Oh!
Chiêu cuối của đó là con này cho hết. Tuy nhiên thì
Uh-oh. Cram got in trouble. Cram God sounds like a rapper name. Daylight. Whoa. AOG wasted right before Lord just to get away. Daylight's combing the streets right now. Meow over here. Imagine getting beat by a guy named Meow. Oh, crossbow tang. The Mons Force does drop. Miguel trying to respond. Meow getting brought low. Tempest of Blades comes down, but he's unable to get the kill on a Daylight. What are you doing, bro? Shirt, how did you not get that kill, bro? Oh my god, at least someone kills Daylight, but you die for it, Yus, because you're always dying. Bro. RLG, man. Look at the... Where's the watch? Watch the Tempest of Blades. My guy dashes away because he's scared or something? I don't know, bro. Tempest of Blades comes down. He goes back. He misses his sword, bro. He misses his sword. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. CeeLo, what's up? Ow. I mean, at least they have a good wave clear with the Kimmy. Mags, what's up? I mean, if RLG can just play better, the game is winnable. Like, all of these matches have been winnable. They just need to play better. Yus needs to stop missing everything and anything. AA just needs to fucking know how to use his skills. Missing the sword, bro. And then they make these conceal plays when they're way behind. They better get that kill. Good job. At least you find something, and now you're all going to die. Tempest of Blades comes down, he uses it to get away, and then this is what RLG does every time, bro. They all split up. And, like, Carl, why would you even go back in? What were you thinking? Bro. Bruh. Bruh. Thank you, Mags. I appreciate it. That was rough. That was the roughest one of all.
All right, boys. Welcome to the MPL PH playoff prediction. If you guys are thinking, why the fudge are the boys wearing the same outfit as the mere recap? It's because we're recording this back-to-back, baby. It's just we're going to be uploading it, not back-to-back. Well, technically back-to-back, but not instantly, you know?
Yeah. Efficiency.
I am in Malaysia as of this recording right now, doing something. Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah.
So that's why we're pre-recording a lot of stuff and then just uploading it for y'all to watch. So this is going to be a quick one because the boys don't actually watch a lot of MPL Philippines. They watch some of the big matches, maybe Onyx, TL, Aurora. I will give a little bit of a description for the teams, and then we're just going to go for the predictions, okay? So, first match. You can see the bracket on your screen. MPL PH Season 15 playoff bracket. It's going to be Onyx Philippines versus Twisted Minds. Number 3 up against number 6. Onyx Philippines, we all know them. I don't think I need to describe or explain who these guys are, what they've done, how good they are. Twisted Minds, they're
The Mind Twisters.
They're
the Meta Breakers.
The reason they made it to playoffs isn't really because they're good. Like, they're okay. They're probably an A, B tier team in Philippines. It's just the other 3 were worse.
Just the other
7, 8.
Damn, bro.
You know, AP Bren, Omega, and who's the other one?
That's it.
Forgot the other team. Wow. Oh wait, they only have 8 teams. Fuck, I'm stupid.
Oh yeah, you're right.
2. Sorry. But yeah, Twisted Minds. The roster's not bad. MP the King is still very, very solid. I just think they're not gonna do it though. What do you think?
VMC is the Vietnam Mobile Legends Championship.
Yeah,
Unless they troll.
We've been watching the grand finals, and it's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know, with my limited second-handed down osmosis knowledge through Miracle, yes.
So Onyx PH 3-0 score.
I think it'll be a 3-1 maybe.
3-1. Okay.
Onyx PH is 3 seed, right? They're the
They're
3
third
seed.
place, yes.
Yeah, I think this is just like Twisted Minds earlier. They're there because the other teams were worse. This is just another S tier team that somehow gotta fill up the 3 seed for them to actually, you know, there's gotta be someone that's in the 3 seed despite them being really good.
Yep.
So Twisted Minds 1-3.
Oh, so Onyx PH.
Yeah.
I'm gonna release a prediction video.
Give him a point.
Huh?
Just is it a pity point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Both of you.
Oh no, for me, I feel like
Coach
there's a chance
Bonchan,
that
bro.
Onyx might do some Onyx shit and you know, try something out, experiment. Again, they,
These guys right here.
yeah, they're known to do stuff like that. So
My connection fucking up.
What is going on, guys? Maybe I'm having a heart attack.
yeah, so that's why this.
Oh, my whole arm would be numb then, right? Or a stroke or whatever.
The Philippines region.
It's like deep in my pec and armpit. There's like this random pulsing pain.
It's gonna be Falcons.
It's not
and
like
TNC.
bad,
gonna
it's
be
just
a lot
annoying.
closer, in my opinion. Falcons, we all know them as the C-ball team, the team that actually won C-ball, beating everyone else, reverse sweeping TLPH in C-ball qualifiers finals, which is crazy because I didn't expect that. But they have looked very shaky in MPL. If we
The
just
American
look at MPL
diet?
Philippines,
Listen,
and go about
guys,
C-ball,
I don't want to
they have
hear
looked very shaky. In C-ball, I don't know what
any
happened. to
shit
them.
talking.
They whenever they have to represent their country, they always play different.
American diet's not that
TNC,
bad.
yeah,
I mean, there's some
they
people
started
that
off
are
really
bad
good.
here,
They
yes.
looked like they were steady, but then they became really shaky. And I think
But
it's
also,
kind of
like,
because they
you
are
know.
rotating between a lot of different players, and I'm not a fan of that. They started with JM, swapped them out for 3mar. Kuzen, swapped them out for.
I'm a healthy boy.
And I think because of the constant changes in rosters, they haven't been able to really sync up properly to stay consistent. But in their highs, they can really be the dark horse. In their lows, they lose to Twisted Minds. So
Yikes.
I think based on track record, I gotta personally say Falcons takes this. TNC definitely have the explosive factor, and I don't want to count TNC out.
Are
So
Arashi
I'll
and
say
Sheffin just gonna
it's gonna be 3-1.
follow
3-1
everything
I
Mirko
don't think it'll
says?
be a sweep.
3-1 Falcons.
3-1 Falcons. Okay.
I'm glad to think so as well. Falcons are the team. Remind me.
AP Bren.
Yeah,
They're
AP
AP
Bren.
You have
Bren.
any
And
symptoms
also
like shortness of breath? No, I'm fine. I'm good, guys.
Marco, Flap.
Yeah, they have Mozia in that roster, don't they?
No, Mozia is the Indonesian female coach, I think. They're not. He's not the coach.
But he was he
for-
not? I saw a post or something
It
where
was
he
like
was there.
the
I'm like,
Southeast Asia region coach, I believe, Ducky
I
and
said
Mozia.
Ducky, yeah. Oh yeah, Southeast Asian
Ducky
region
and
coach.
Mozia. I was like, wait.
But
I'm
I think
good,
it's still
CeeLo. I'm
different.
okay.
Like Ducky and Mozia, if they do play a part in the playoffs, it'll just be
You guys even hear
like
them?
a little bit. But
Right.
The coaching
Supervisor.
staff is still Trevor. Yeah, they may be supervisor, but Trevor is probably still going to be the one handling everything, the drafts, etc.
I do wonder if like the prep for that might get in the way of the performance here, right? That's a known thing, but I think it's gonna be 3-1 still. I think I can agree with that that prediction.
All right, so we have the same bracket now going into the
We're
next
just
one.
yes mans.
I think
We're just- that's
Yeah,
what
whatever you
they're
say,
just the
man.
yes mans.
I think this one
That's what I was
right
saying, it's
now
like
is
they're-
going to be where a lot of our opinions will change, or
Oh, boy.
we'll have different opinions on how this is going to go. Aurora versus Onyx Philippines. Number 2 takes on number 3. Aurora are an amazing team. They're very systemized, as Wolf said. Get systemized, if you guys remember.
Yes.
You guys can call me an Aurora hater, even though I'm not. I just am not a fan of a full textbook kind of play style where, again, they prioritize full objectives, blah, blah. It's good, yes. Is it good? Yes. Does it win games? Yes. But in playoffs, is it the best strategy to implement? Is it the best strategy to have? I think could be, but when you
3-0 Onyx PH? No way, bro. I don't think so.
Liquid mechanically, it gets
don't know,
really
man.
tough to just rely on template, systemize, like the system play style.
I doubted
these guys
Aurora
are
last
making
season, and I don't
bullshit
think I
plays
can
individually.
doubt them
It
this
gets really
season.
tough. And that's why for me, even though Onyx Philippines have lost to Aurora in the regular season, they've also won against Aurora. Wait, I think both legs did Onyx win? Because I remember Onyx cracked the
Aurora beat Onyx?
win streak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Onyx Philippines, I
And
think Onyx Philippines get this done. I think they're still just the better team
Aurora
overall.
lost. It's
Onyx
1-1.
Philippines.
Both series were 2-1s.
3-2 because I'll give my props to Aurora. Aurora are still a good team.
Do you think there's a chance that Onyx Philippines might be experimenting on this one?
Nah.
I don't think so. Not in playoffs. I think they just want to get
No
MSC
way
as
they
quick as
experiment on
possible.
this.
Fair point. Fair
$3
point.
million, bro.
Yeah, MSC.
$3 million. So, Sheffin, what about you? Aurora or Onyx?
Aurora 3-2.
Aurora, there you go. That's where we see a difference. Okay. Interesting. Do you want to explain why? Like, is it because you just trust the system?
Because Connie and Realize are Onyx fans.
Fair. I'm gonna dap you up on that one. Yeah, fair. Arashi,
Well, I'm still a yes, man. I still have to go with Onyx PH on this one then.
3. Score. 3-0.
Just pick
Maybe
one or two,
3-1.
bro. No.
Huh?
It's not 3-1.
3-1. Okay.
Because I feel like. Yeah, I feel like. I don't know. I feel like if they're gonna win, they're gonna have some.
Some
There's
difficulties.
gonna be some momentum
Okay.
kind of effect there. I think that's my
Okay.
assumption.
So next, TLPH versus Falcons. Now, track record-wise, again, they met in the grand finals of C-Ball, and Falcons did beat TLPH, reverse sweeping them. But TLPH are a completely new team now with OHEB. It looks like they're back to form, back to their
They are
Echo
back to form.
Season 11 it was, back to season 10 M4 Echo. I think personally that this is going to be TL 3-1. I'll say that against Falcons. I think what happened in C-Ball will be a good lesson for TLPH, and Falcons can fully focus on representing Philippines, because I think right now for me it's clear who the top 2 are.
Wow.
TLPH. What about you, Sheffin? TLPH versus Falcons.
Falcons 3-2.
Are you just trying to play
Yeah,
devil's advocate here, or do you believe
Guess my reason.
you don't like JP?
No.
You don't like it-
It's Liquid, bro.
You don't like Liquid?
Eterna.
Oh my!
Are you just
so
trying
you're just
to
going
create ops, bro?
Luckily,
Like,
there's no.
He's just opping.
No happiness allowed.
Uh-huh.
I want everyone
No
to be,
happiness
yeah.
allowed. All right. I actually think Eterna doesn't care about TLPH though.
Oh, okay,
but-
never mind. TLPH then.
What the fuck?
Bro, what
Okay,
is
so
going on?
TLPH or
Yeah,
oh,
TLPH.
TLPH 3-1.
3-1.
Okay. What about you, Arashi?
same.
Falcons
TLPH
lost to
3-1, right.
Aurora.
With how
I'll say
alright,
Bren. Yeah, I don't think
yes, man,
Falcons.
yes, but with how much Mirko has been glazing, what do you call it? He's popping up with the glaze here and there out of nowhere. Like we'll be, casting right, and then the moment like, okay, we'll see you guys after this short break. Yo, Team Liquid's so good right now. So with the limited amount of info I get, I've formed a somewhat positive opinion on Team Liquid. Let's put it that way.
I don't think that's reliable, Rashi. Which team he glazed the most?
Best team in the world, brother.
Yeah, but we also take that
Best
info
team in the world.
with a grain of salt. So yes,
Best in the world.
I think yes.
Okay. So let's move on to then
Team
the.
Liquid, yes.
Well, this is gonna be the different one because you went for Aurora, right?
Yeah.
Much time we
No
got
one
till
gonna
next game.
Well, first I think. Oh, we're gonna go through upper.
10
bracket
minutes, bro.
finals.
Every
So
break gets
who's going
longer
to
and
make it to
longer.
MSC? Between for you, Sheffin, Aurora,
TLPH. TLPH 3-2.
3-2. Okay. You think TLPH are just better than Aurora?
Yeah.
Okay. They wanna add on to that?
For no reason at all.
Okay. Dude, Sheffin's just fucking going. for it,
Sheffin's
man.
just
he's
he's
going raw
just
with
he's
predictions
slo-
here.
he's
Really
lottering it
trusting
up,
his
bro.
gut.
Bro.
I gotta agree with you, but in a
What?
different way. Well, for me, it's already different. For us, it's different. TLPH versus Onyx. I gotta think about this one. Real good, man. TLPH or Onyx. Onyx did beat them, but TLPH are really good too. I think TLPH will correct the errors of the ways in the regular season where they lost through that big play, Super Friends with the Valier.
Wolf.
Those kind of plays won't happen.
What's up,
again.
Hal?
Like they'll be more disciplined in the playoffs. I think they'll learn from that, and I think TLPH.
Who's the GOAT for
for
me?
are currently the best side.
What
in
GOAT
the-
player?
I don't really want.
Give me a roll.
TLPH, I think gets it done in a fucking banger 3-2 to make it to MSC first.
I don't think
over
there's
on
a GOAT.
Philippines.
I mean,
And
Carl
on Philippines
Teasy
in the lower
obviously is up
brackets.
there, you know.
Arashi, do you agree? TLPH 3-2.
Carl Teasy's
Or you
definitely
think
up
it's gonna
there.
be Onyx?
Like you can't really doubt
TLPH versus Onyx
doubt
for the
Carl
upper bracket.
Teasy.
Somehow I get the feeling Onyx is still gonna
There you go.
like get it done. Honestly,
3-2.
and again, it's gonna look so like basic. It's gonna be like, oh yeah,
How many people have two World Champion Series? Carl Teasy, Ogwin has 2, right? And who else? Few Flap Carl. My bad. Few Flap Carl. I knew it was AP Bren players, but so few Flap and Carl. So in all honesty, it's kind of got to be a toss-up between them three. Who has more MSCs out of them? And who has more
anyone else but Onyx PH. Yeah, but no, but the thing is like the way
MPL trophies.
From what I heard, right, Team Liquid PH are doing a lot of good stuff, like mechanically as well, a bunch of highlight moments.
All completely equal.
Onyx PH are a team that knows how to like abuse that. Know how to abuse a team.
My bias probably comes in then. It's got to be it's got to be
my gut feeling. It feels like Onyx PH has the advantage there.
Okay.
3-2 though.
Carl.
Probably.
I just give it a Carl.
So now everyone has a different bracket. Okay, so it's gonna be Onyx first to MSC. You are TL. I am TL. Now we have lower brackets. Falcons for me, it's going to be.
Will you count Carl's second M series with different team? Above, against, Flap and Few? Like, do I? Well, no matter what I count it, it doesn't matter what team you're on. You got another M series. If we were talking about best org in the world, you know, then you could talk about, that'd be a different conversation. Best team in the world, right? Best organization or whatever. But yeah, I think if anything, like jumping to a different team and having a completely different roster of players and still winning might give him even more points. GOAT team? For me, I still think like one of the biggest, I don't know why, but when I think of like a team that had most impact and just like did some crazy things, for me, like Blacklist was just, I don't know, man. Blacklist just holds a place for me. From completely breaking the meta in M3 and going against the odds and playing something so different than everyone else in the world and making it work and creating, you know, a meta for themselves. And then just coming back in M4, going to Grand, like, just, I don't know, man, getting to Grand Finals, even though they lost to Echo and got swept to Echo, like, still, like, they're, for 2 years, they were just such a dominant team in such a way. And it's not even, for some reason, the way that they were dominant was just different than any other team that was like looking at looking at AP Bren / Falcon and their dominance for a year, Onyx and their dominance for a while. I don't know.
Be Falcons versus Rora. I'm gonna say Rora gets it done. Rora, like Falcons are really good, but they have a similar playstyle where they kind of play systemize and then they rely on their gold lane. For Rora, I think their system is a bit better. Their early game control is a bit better, and when Falcons can't prolong the game to a point where Super Marco can carry, it does.
No team has ever done Golden Road, yeah.
Done 3-2-1. For you chose the
question. No team has even gotten all 3 trophies, even if it's not in 1 year span. And does that count as Golden Road, right? Because for me, I feel like the road has to be done in 1 year. Like, you need to do Worlds, MPL, MSC, or like MPL, MSC Worlds, like something. I feel like if it happens in different years, it doesn't really count.
You chose TL, and did you? Wait, it's gonna be on PH. On PH and Falcons, yes.
Okay.
For you. On PH Falcons. Who do you think is gonna?
Falcons.
You think Onyx PH won't make it to MSC?
No.
Wow.
I don't think that, but Ghanaian realize.
Okay, that's fair. This is a hot take. Maybe it's like a bit biased because he just doesn't like Ghanaian realize, which is crazy. Because he's hate watching for sure. MPL PH. Okay, we'll take it. This is a different opinion. So all the Sonics out there, Let me know what you got. He hates y'all for some reason. He thinks your gaming house looks like Gachoan, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
That's
joking.
actually true.
Oh, is that
actually
true?
Oh, it's true. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I like the basketball.
Gotcha
court,
on
though.
one.
Okay, he likes the basketball court.
Yeah, because you like basketball, bitch. Like, what the fuck?
He holding a basketball. I just fucking realized. Okay,
That doesn't help your case.
Arashi, for you, I think it's the same as me, right? You predict. So it's gonna be on. It's gonna be Rora versus Falcons in the lower brackets.
Yeah, Rora then.
Rora score.
If Onic ID
3-1.
won M5 that year,
Rora. Okay, Falcons out.
first of all, we don't do what ifs on this channel. But if that happened, no. I mean, if they continue to dominate for the next year, then yeah, but I don't really consider the Golden Road. Like, completing the Golden Road 1 year doesn't. I don't know. If they were to like won M4 and then went on to win MPLs and MSC and then make it to Grand Finals M5, even if they lost M5, then maybe I would put them in that category. But Onic ID has just been too. Because if they would have won M5, that means they probably would have continued rising and just being this dominant team globally. But yeah, but they were only dominant that spurt. You know what I'm saying? M4, they got what, 4th place in M4? They were dominant in MPL ID, I guess, and then they won MSC, yeah. They won MPL PH playoffs, I guess. I mean MPL ID playoffs, and then they went on to M5. If they won that, I think at this point you need at least back-to-back grand final showings. Because Blacklist is the only team that's done that? Back-to-back world champion grand final showings? They won one, lost the next one, but they went to grand finals twice in a row in a world championships. And that's kind of... To have that much dominance a year apart is kind of big for me. I don't know. For some reason, that's another reason why Blacklist just kind of hits for me. Like, you have to be able to top that. You have to be able to keep that going for a whole year. A little over a year.
Out. Now, lower bracket finals. For Sheffin, it's going to be Rora versus Falcons. Sheffin, Rora Falcons.
Falcons.
Oh, Falcons and TL. This is back to last year's MSC.
I'm done with Sheffin, bro.
Okay. What's the score? Rora Falcons.
3-2.
3-2.
Bro, they extended the break to another 10 minutes.
He's raw dogging this fucking prediction.
He's just like trying to make sure he doesn't
Yeah.
answer what the audience thinks. He's like a plot twist machine right now.
For me, Onic PH versus Rora. Again, I think Onic PH are just that good when it comes to beating out systemized teams because they know how to extract just individual presence, individual skill beats a lot of the just systemized teams.
Like, for example,
Onic Philippines gets it done.
if Onic Philippines goes on to win this MPL, then goes on to maybe win MSC or at least make it to grand finals, and then let's say even Onic ID like maybe doesn't make it to grand finals MSC, but Onic ID maybe wins next MPL and gets to Worlds and gets to grand finals again. I mean not Onic ID. I mean Onic PH. So they just won world championships, right? Even if they kind of mess up from here to MSC, but then win next MPL and get to Worlds again and either win Worlds or get second place in Worlds, I think we could put Onic PH as one of the GOATs at that point. But that's what it's going to take for me to like sit a team there as. It's not about having like 1 or 2 really good seasons. It's not about winning one MSC and then getting to grand finals. For me, like M Series is the crown jewel, right?
Con of that was I mean, seeing how RRQ was performing on the big stage, right? When they were the
Against SRG?
textbook team,
Yeah.
right? Textbook versus big moments. So I have a bit of a small bias towards like the teams that can make those moments happen. Because again,
Clutch factor. BTR, by the way.
because the game isn't played on. Oh yeah, actually, wow,
So we're gonna win.
cool way to weave it back to Bigotron, Mirko.
Always.
But yeah, when it comes down to it, especially on like the bigger stages with the more audience, like sometimes how people say it is that sometimes esports shit just happens, you know. Even though systematically on paper,
Yeah.
the data suggests this will happen.
Esports.
Sometimes esports shit just happen, and
Sometimes
like
Geek Fam can beat Onic.
and my go-to example, as always, is always like OG in Dota. That shit should not have fucking happened, man.
Okay.
But sometimes esports shit happen, and factually, esports shit happens a lot to people with individual prowess. That's a fact.
Okay.
Right. So that's why like,
Onic
I'm
PH.
putting a lot of favoritism onto like the more individual shining kind of playstyle.
3-1?
Ooh, I don't know about that.
3-2?
It's a best of 7, guys.
3-2 then.
3-2. All right. Grand finals. What's up, Shevin?
It's already 4:30.
Huh?
It's already 4:30.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Because hold up. Onic PH. For you, it's not Onic PH. For you,
Falcons.
it is Falcons TL
4-3.
Wow. Falcons 4. He's really
Jeffin's
going for his
just-
gut.
he's
I like
just-
that.
He's
I like
speed
that.
running like fuck it.
Well, for me, TLPH versus Onic Philippines, I'm going to go with my gut and say, fuck it. We're going to go
You're trying to like
full
rush through everything.
TLPH, bro. TLPH 4-3. We're going to see the best finals. Arashi.
Carl's definitely not washed. Anyone that says
I think
Carl
I'll stick with
Teasy's
Onic
washed
PH.
is
Okay.
out of their minds.
4-2.
Boom. There you go, ladies and
Hey,
gentlemen.
you can break it down further. I can just.
Go.
'Kay.
It's okay. Shevin will leave us. I'm just going to break it down just a bit.
Mirko
because-
made Shevin late for a meeting.
Sorry, the chef is not here, boys. We don't know Arashi. Like the team Falcons coach from MPL, not even MPL, from Myanmar in M6. You remember?
From Myanmar.
Yeah. It's RC. This is their coach, RC.
I have a picture.
He was the coach for Team Falcons. Falcons in M6.
Becco?
Huh.
So
okay.
I think with him, it really
Becco.
kind of like the final piece of
Bro,
the puzzle.
what is my guy
where
doing
For
here?
the longest time, they haven't been able to really draft
Name is Becco.
that well. Because
Guys,
it's
everyone say
only
hi to the angry
Carl,
bartender.
You know, they have Tic Tac. They lost Trevor. Trevor was the main drafter, and then now they with RC, they're doing really good. They have problem-solving skills. Much
Respects
better.
to
He
homeboys.
relieves a lot of the
Fun
pressure from
fact,
Carl
guys,
from
there's a
making calls in
team-
the draft and really focusing on his game, and that's why I think he's
There's a
back.
there's a team called Homeboys who's called HB, and that's what my tattoo is after. Hey Becco.
back to Carl Teasy Prime mechanics again.
What are these guys even saying?
Right,
When's
yeah.
this
So that's
game
why
gonna
I
start,
think
bro? They
PL
extended it for
have
another 5
down.
minutes.
Obviously, I'm a fucking big
Lordy
fan of
Lord.
Stanford. He's my boy, man. Stanford, please get it
40
done.
season. Hashtag 40 season. Where's my
For
40
me,
jersey
I mean,
at? Where's my Sanford
it's a
jersey at?
conservative opinion though. Like, you know,
Yeah.
going with the previous
This is my
champions
40. We're gonna
who
be
haven't
wearing
really done
this
anything too
tomorrow night,
crazy, haven't
guys.
really
We're
had
gonna
a
be bringing out the
reshuffle,
Echo
no
jersey.
dip in performance, right?
Fair.
In theory, right? They're under. I believe.
Gonna be
from what
rocking the
I heard,
Echo
they're
jersey.
in good hands.
The
like, their
Echo.
coaching staff is solid.
What's the name of
There-
this
there's
jacket
no
again?
Star syndrome. No other
School. The
bullshit.
school sweater.
From what I hear, they're very
What's it
protective of,
called?
like, their players and like
Yep.
you know they don't
Having
let
a
their
mind
players
blank.
get influenced by random bullshit, and I really like that. So that in mind, to me it just makes sense that they're gonna get better, right, as time goes on if they still maintain the same level of dedication and performance. So
I would take Sanford over Edward any day as well, honestly. But Edward is still a boss.
that's why I think they're still gonna
The
be
varsity
on
jacket.
top here because even with the
Classic
problem
Echo
solving
varsity.
and all that,
They don't make
I
these
feel like
anymore,
Onyx Beach
guys.
also have that, right?
Yeah.
That's what really
Why
annoyed
not?
me when I watched. When
It's
I
gonna
was
be worth
watching
big
them.
bucks one
No,
day.
how do they do it?
Yep.
Like mid.
I got it
fight
signed
stage, like,
on
there's
the
like- I remember, like,
on the
mid-
grand final stage by Team Echo when they won M4 World Championship. After they won, got it signed.
game, right?
This was my first M series that I casted in. This jacket is like fucking. I've never washed it. I'm not gonna lie. This jacket is one of my most prized possessions. I think it holds so much memory. It's gonna make me cry just thinking
They'll
about it.
find a solution to something
Yes,
and
very adaptive.
immediately apply it, like real quick. So, yeah, that's why I still think they're still gonna be on top.
Well, there you go. That's the MPL PH playoff prediction for season.
Shut up, guys. On extending the timer on that game, and I'm running out of videos to watch. I've watched everyone's predictions now. Twin said I have a hot voice. I mean, the twin has literally heard me multiple times in person. I don't even sound like myself. You don't look like yourself or sound like yourself. How about that? You hear me when I cast fast. Because when I'm on a microphone, because when I'm doing this, I talk very loud. Just catch me outside. How about that? And normally when I'm out in public, I'm just like, yeah, mumbling. Bro, do you guys remember Zoids? What?
What up, what's
Zoids?
poppin'? In today's video,
What up, what's poppin'? YouTubers are so lame.
What up, what's poppin'?
What up, what's poppin'? We're about to talk about Zoids today. You guys remember that? Early 2000s, big fucking dinosaur creature robots? Yeah, it was lit. Anyways, gonna go watch the new Karate Kid movie. Who's watched Thunderbolts? That's the real question. I want to go watch it so bad. Maybe I'll go watch it tomorrow. Guys, they extended this another fucking 10 minutes. What is going on here? It was just at 5 minutes. How bad is RLG crying right now? They're 3-0. They're fucking at match point. And they've extended this like 30 minutes now. Watch the mic checks. What, the NACT mic checks? Were they even that good, bro?
Taken off the map, and this guarantees a lord.
Damn, you hear that voice? That's a sexy voice right there.
Area 77.
TLPH mic checks, and they're all speaking Filipino. You Ayo, man, check the MPL PH mic checks. I know you're an English caster, but you'll really appreciate it. I'm sorry, I'm just talking shit now, but guys, I know I love MPL PH, but I do not. I know zero Tagalog, except for like salamat po, mahal kita, salamat, magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang gabi, thank you po. I was actually thinking about maybe watching Sinners tomorrow as well. I did some. I don't even know who you are. Like, I don't think you've ever been in my chat before, and you're just coming here. About to get real weird in the chat, guys. Phoebe Dawn did something bad. What am I? YouTube is crazy, guys. Little Dez, yes, I know you. You've been in my chat before. Becco is watching the best streamer. Oh. Becco gets a Korean heart for that. The Becco himself, the grumpy bartender.
Good draft. Good draft. You know the problem now, bro.
Guys, we don't use governments. I'm about to mute Becco, bro.
I'm gonna do the boss right now. You joke. The way you're gonna be hey, listen. Yeah, we're like, my bad. I mean, we all said it, but I said that was my bad. Nah, that didn't matter as much as that. Because that. Well, no, I think we can actually see if you want to. You good? And absolutely. Yo, do have blicker.
I didn't mute Becco. I just deleted his comment, but Phoebe got muted. It's only a minute mute. What's governments? Governments are real names. We don't use real names. You don't want to get doxxed. Do you know what being doxxed is? Chat. Please explain why we don't use governments and why and what being doxxed is on the internet. Timeout, timeout, timeout. The lantern. You guys remember the lantern? Bro, when does this game... Okay. Look at these dudes. Look at that haircut. What a Chad. I'm hating. They should not let me watch people... I feel like I'm... Hopefully if casters ever hear me talking about them, they know I'm just joking. But I feel like I'm just always talking smack about other casters. They can talk smack about me too. This guy's... I can't even hear him, bro. This production is whiffing hard for VMC, I'm not gonna lie. Any upcoming casting gigs for hopefully EWC. Hopefully we go to MSC in Saudi Arabia in like 2 months. Yeah, they're holding mics now. Earlier they were sharing at EDM. Bro, TREX about to start second Vietnamese war. Let him. Ken. Hello, sir. Ken, when am I going to meet you in person, man? When are you going to come down to Florida, bro? Bro, Wolf. Wolf Cass in the chat. The real Wolf Cass. This is actually funny that Wolf's in the chat right now for reasons that a lot of people don't understand. But Barrow Wolf. But Barrow Wolf himself for the inside joke between me. I'll tell you next time. If I see you in person, Wolf, or next time we're in a voice call, I'll explain why it's so funny to you and you alone. But I just want to let you know, Wolf, it makes me so happy to see you enjoying the hot sauce that I brought you. Life is good, man. A couple of my friends are in the chat. A couple of my coworkers and friends are in the chat right now, and don't mind them. But every time I see a clip of you guys trying the hot sauce and all burning your guys' quick story time, guys. I snuck like 10 bottles of hot sauce to Indonesia? Was that, or Philippines? That was Philippines, or when did I bring that to you? Was that M5, M4, MSC? M5. So Philippines. I brought like a shit ton of hot sauce. Wolf hit me up. He was like, hey, yo, TREX, I need you to smuggle over some of that American hot sauce. You ever watch the show Hot Ones? I need some of that. And TREX understood the assignment. I got like 5 to 7 bottles of hot. I brought a lot of hot sauce wrapped up in towels because I was really scared it was going to break inside of my my bag, and I didn't want to put it in the carry-on because you can't bring stuff on the carry-on like that, so I had to put it in my check-in bag. I like wrapped it in towels, and I was so nervous one of those hot sauce bottles was going to break inside of my bag and all my clothes were going to be ruined. But we smuggled hot sauce into the Philippines. Didn't pay any taxes on it like a real G. I probably should. Anyways, I don't think that's anyways. Yeah, that happened. And now Wolf uses it on his podcast, and it makes me very happy.
Trong qua thi đấu này, Legion Esports sẽ là đội tuyển được cầm trước cũng như là Hatake Kakashi.
Bro.
Kèm theo đó là Naruto để xem vị tướng đi rừng nào sẽ cố được cho mình lợi thế mang về cho đội của mình ở trong ván thi đấu thứ tư này đây. Ở trong ván thi đấu thứ hai thì Asmith đã có mình tình huống sử dụng.
Bro, it's not code. Well, Wolf, your analysis. How's the analysis? The analyzing going for Onyx, right? How's that going, brother man? Oh, they get the Basha and the Kimmy this time. Wolf, can you explain the Basha? Is it meta? Is it not? Should it be in the XP lane? Should it be in the jungle? I trust your view. If you're about to leave, then just send me a DM. I need the truth. Where does he belong and why? Why is he meta? You can send me a private DM if you want, or explain it to me here. Wasn't a great response. You guys want a wolf? Ho, ho, ho! There you go. There you go, guys. Wolf. EXP third. Ken, shut up. Nobody cares. Stop yelling. I'm talking to Wolf right now. Wait your turn. Vitalize user. Ken is always yelling. I know, guys. We love Ken, though, but he's always yelling. We all know Legion wins. RLG's garbage. They were supposed to win game 1. They whiffed in game 2. Like, they're just... It feels like they're actually getting worse as the series goes on. I'm sorry, RLG. You're not garbage. You got second place in your region, but there's some problems happening in this series right now, and it's upsetting. I could have watched Japan Grand Finals. I could have watched a lot of other games, and I decided to watch this, and it's a little depressing right now. Bro, why are all you guys watching me? Becco, Phoebe, and Hal. I could get Hal, but Becco, go lay down with your girlfriend or something, bro. Your fiance. 1 a.m. I appreciate the view, though. Bro, hold on. You are not laying down next to your girlfriend right now and watching me on your phone. Please tell me that is not what you're doing. For the love of God. But now you understand why watching streamers is so addicting and fun, you know? You get a little piece of this. You get a little piece of what all of us are addicted to, jumping into the YouTube world. It's a dark and hideous but beautiful place here. Welcome. We welcome you with open arms, Becco. Too early for Greek gods to sleep. Ha. Welcome to Mobile Legends Bang Bang, baby. Right now we're watching the Vietnamese Grand Finals live. It's a best of 7, and RLG Vietnam is the team in red, the team with the red bars over their head, and they are garbage. They've lost 3 games in a row. The first game they were supposed to win. They should have won. They completely whiffed. And they lost. And now it's just been a downhill slope. Legion Esports is about to represent Vietnam once again in the MSC International Tournament, Mid-Season Cup in Riyadh. RLG, maybe they turn something around. Tomorrow night we're going to be pulling an all-nighter watching MPL PH playoffs. I'm not going to sleep for the next week, guys. It's going to be beautiful, glorious, wonderful. Well played. Good play. Bro, why are they so bad? Like, why did they get so aggressive in the early game? I don't even know what they're doing. And use is a big noose. Big no. Oh my lord. Joga's just like, yeah, bros, I'm out. My team's got this. Carl is such a great esports player name. I'm just Carl. And I'm Vietnamese. A Vietnamese esports player named Carl. I keep reading AA shirt as AA shit, but hey. Then we got Miguel over here. Another Vietnamese esports player. Miguel. Aya still got his purple buff. Carl starts off on the turtle. Meow. Gonna just wait for Joga to get there. Shocker staying in the bush. Should RLG be able to rush this? They are. Sure. Able to do his thing. Vietnam get a turtle. RLG gets a turtle. Oh. Kimmy could be the difference though. Aura on Kimmy. Big tsunami slam. This is trouble. A lot of damage onto Carl. Carl still able to withstand, though. Cram God goes down. Roar going for another kill. A lot of damage. Does land on a Shocker. Shocker down as well. Double kill over to Aura. RLG might be able to pull off a win. Daylight goes down. Miguel able to get the kill. Oh, shadow kill onto Aura. Aura survives. Joga doesn't do shit. Oh, yeah, Becco actually knows what Mobile Legends is. I got to pause for that one. Becco actually knows what Mobile Legends is. I forgot. He's not clueless. That's actually kind of cool. Like, he obviously isn't up to date with the esports scene or the current meta, but it's still cool that at least you have a small idea of what's going on here. That's actually really exciting for me. To have a... You know, all the bussers... Javier, I shouldn't use... Nobody's ever going to see them in the chat. Javier and Jonathan both know, and Mateus all know what Mobile Legends is as well. They're all bussers and expos at my job. For those of you guys that aren't part of the friend group right now. Miguel, it's funny hearing the the Vietnamese casters saying Miguel. I turned them down a bit, guys. All right, so 1,000 gold lead over to RLG. We've seen this before though in game 1, and they still whiffed it, still blew it, still messed it all up. Can they actually pull through this time? Second turtle of the game. Doga trying to make his way up. Lucas also there as well. Oh, good play. Good pick. That's big. But he doesn't have ult now. No shot kill for Joga, which is kind of important during Turtle. But it's a 5v4. Legion Esports just needs to push them down. Carl going to take the front line. Cram got in the back. Big fist crack. Shrit still able to get it. A lot of damage on the Shocker. Shocker goes down. Shrit popping off. Double kill, triple kill. Meow down. Shut down from Joga, though. Gonna get some gold off of that, but he's the last one standing. Able to get away. But RLG comes out with a 4-2 trade. Mobile Legends is big in Greece. That's actually cool. I feel like Mediterranean area, it's kind of it's got some movement because like Turkey, it's really big in Turkey. I'm a big fan of the Turkey team. Reverse sweep. Are they going to pull a BTK? Can we nerf what hero? The Kimmy or the Lucas? Which one? Guys, I'm so fucking red. I got burnt today, boys and girls. I'm a Florida boy. I don't need sunscreen. I don't actually burn. I'm exaggerating. I'm exaggerating. I'm just a little red. It's going to turn into tan by tomorrow. I was born in the sun, raised in the sun, molded by the sun. I am the Florida man. The kayak caper himself. All right, last turtle of the match. Third turtle, 7.5 minutes in. RLG trying to control it. Doga can't get in. Shred able to get it once again. Inferno Pursuit does land. RLG, you guys can back off. Just relax. For Jesus Christ. Carl, what are you doing? They don't need to force it. They're up. They're up well right now. They take the purple. Ritz! That's my bestie, my bestie, my best friend. How's it going, Ritz? Good to see you. You're not hiding in Twitch chats tonight? That's nice. He's really studying. I told you I'm really studying, man. You guys don't believe me? Guys, when TREX gets... You guys, come on. I might disappear here and there, you know, fall off the map for a couple weeks. But when I get invested, I'm invested. That's why I'm good at what I do. Oh! Cram God going down. Shrit unable to get the kill though. Meow able to get the stun. Nice plays from Joga. Shrit still gets the kill on a Meow. Carl now going to try to back off with the rest of the team. Daylot does not, still has those Amon's force actually. You ever go to Playa Vista? Nice small, no. Where is it? Bro, Lucas is freaking... The damage, the crowd control, and the movement is just, yeah, it's and he's bulky. It's hard to kill. No, I've only been to California once. And that was when we hosted our remember we hosted playoffs there? NACT playoffs? What, last spring season was it? Oh, Shred able to get the Lord. Or takes out Meow. Big knockup though. Tsunami Slam does land on a Shrek. Can they get the kill here? Not enough damage. It's GG's. Daylight! Daylight! Zamon's Force! He's carrying! He's carrying! RLG, bro, they just can't get a fucking break. Bro. Daylight. Whoa, daylight. Daylight is coming again. Whiskey. Whoa, whiskey. Whiskey. My only friend. Oh. Okay, what's the gold now? Bro, watch Daylight, man. He plays it patient. He plays it so patient. He waits. He waits. He pokes. He pokes. He pokes. Once he sees the health bars low, Zamon's Force drops. Dashes back to get out of range from Miguel. Able to get the triple. Boom, boom, bada bing. Gold's now at just about a standstill. How? Bro, we always cheer for TLPH, but they're not playing tomorrow, so we don't need to cheer for him just yet. But we still, like... Oh, here comes that pain again. I think I'm dying, guys. Basha is meta. If Wolf said it, it's true. I believe it. I don't know, I have this like pain in my left armpit. It's not a stroke or a heart attack though, don't worry, my arm's not numb. But it feels like it's like in my fucking like under my pec. Ow. Like it's deep in my armpit. It's weird. Just started. When it's been happening randomly for the past hour. It's like a random kind of pulsing, almost feels like a muscle twinge or something, like, I don't know. Lack of sleep? No. I had plenty of sleep last night. I can feel it even more when I like push here. I think it's just a muscle or something. Maybe it's like my glands. I don't fucking know. Oh, boom. That's a lot of resources though. But there's like no ults on the other team either. Zamon's Force is gone. Shocker's ult is gone. Oh, that's it. GG's. Well played. You're done. RLG whiffs once again. Fourth choke in a row, bro. It's so sad, bro. That's what I was wondering. What if it's like a lymph node? Because that's where they are, like right in your armpits right here. I don't have a cold or cough, no. I was in the sun all day. Just when we thought we were gonna maybe have a series, RLG throws it in our face again. I mean, it's still not impossible for them. It's not impossible. No, I don't think it's anything to do with sickness. I think it's just a muscle or something. Oh my lord! That's it, bro. Oh, unless Strick can do... Nope. Nope. No way. Okay, wait. Remember, LG about to go to wildcard and look like AI. It's true. Sadly. Look at the damage, bro. Hayabusa is mean. It's truly mean. Bro. Oh! No, wait, this is the old fight. What am I talking about? This is the old fight. Kimmy just got Winded Nature in. Winter Crown Fu for Shrit. Winter Crown for Miguel. Could be difference makers. Arl's only got 3 items in, bro. That hurts. But so does Cram God. Indian versus Vietnam teams would be a good fight. Okay. It is crazy that Legion is so dominant and then they don't even win wild cards. It does kind of speak a lot, you know, I don't know. I hate to like hate on a region, but no, but we'll definitely watch, that's it, bro, it's over. Unless Kimmy and Miguel can do something crazy. Daylight's popping off, it's over. It's so over, bro. Minions on base, GG's, 4-0. The end, well played, well done, good try, next time, next year, next season. Oh! Ah, Meow took it. That's it. 4-0, bro. That's sad. That's depressing. You guys want to watch some poker?
Get him off balance. That time you could.
GG's, what a stomp.
Di ba yung ano? Yung TNC tsaka Rora na DQ sa table? Sayang no?
minaskin sa ata yan eh. Boss, bakit di kayo sumali sa Sibol? Sumali kami guys, kaso na-disqualify kami. Di kami nakalaro eh. Nagka-problema dun sa email ata. Hindi ko pa sure pero parang ano, nagka-problema dun sa email na punta sa spam kaya hindi kami na-notify na may laban pala kami. So dahil di kami nakarating.
Stop it, bro.
Hindi ko pa sure guys, di ko pa sure yung buong kwento kasi wala pa sila boss. Di pa namin nakausap yung mga boss. Nag-ano lang sila, nag-message lang sa amin.
What?
Ganun yun. Na-disqualify kami.
You missed your email to have your Sybil match, your one of your Olympic esports game, and you missed. And my guy just talking about it nonchalantly too, like no biggie. They probably just, I don't know. Seems sussy. One of the greatest kung fu movies of all time, Kung Fu Hustle, ladies and gentlemen. Saying. All right, guys. I think we're going to call it. We went 2.5 hours. We got a long night ahead of us tomorrow night. I may record a quick PH playoffs prediction and drop it. We might do that right now. We'll see. Or we'll do it tomorrow morning before. I think we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I think we'll record and drop it tomorrow. I have tomorrow off. So that might be the plan. Rest that armpit, bro. Yeah, I will. I will. Put a little pillow in between my arm when I sleep tonight. Other than that, much love, guys. As always, was a good stream. Was fun watching RLG get completely mollywopped and stomped. Give me one last howl. Ow, ow, ow. That was a good night howl. Bye, guys. See y'all tomorrow. Who's all going to be there tomorrow night? 3 a.m., baby. Exactly like 25 hours from now. We'll be live, all right? If time zones hurt for you guys, 25 hours from now. Be live. I'll post a like a scheduled stream so you guys can see when the live is going to be. Good night, guys.